with the double birds.
Yeah,
so, and he forgot to, right.
Maybe instead of giving me double birds, you should turn on the YouTube.
Exactly. So we apologize.
Well, we're all here now.
All these new roles that people, new titles. Are we just making titles up around here? I think we're just starting to make titles up like just the Broncos, but the NFL coaches. Your assistant run game coordinator and assistant to the head coach is assistant. So we gave you a bump in pay this year.
Right.
Congratulations.
Right.
You've been here, and you've been a great coach for us for the last 3 years. Assistant head coach, you got assistant offensive coordinator. Oh, you got the passing game coordinator. You also got the run game coordinator. I'm sure they're going to start having like the red zone coordinator. So is that kind of – that feels like what we're doing around here now.
I think I'd like to promote what's coming up next, but I don't have my rundown.
You didn't answer me.
Oh, no, I mean, our roles right now are still pretty traditional. We haven't gone out of the way yet to add in new
I mean, you're the radio guy.
Yeah, no, we're pretty consistent. No, but I love the fact that we promote from within here. That's
you
awesome.
already said that, Mike, and I agreed with you.
So
That's fine. I mean, I love it. I love it too.
But we don't create new titles.
Okay,
so
that's what I was talking about.
Well, that would mean
just like making
creating
titles up.
Creating new titles means you got to hire more people and pay more people.
Or you just promote and just give them a little bump in pay or something, and you just come up with some fancy title. Yeah. That's what you do.
Well, no fancy titles, just regular titles of guys who have earned them, but on their first day, they were late. So not exactly making a great first impression. And by the way, I would tell you what's coming up next, but I don't have a rundown printed in front of me. Because that's normally what Johnny Fever does, and he has not done that yet. So
no YouTube, no rundown.
But I did put the rundown together about 2.5 hours ago when I got up.
Wow.
So I think I remember what's on it.
How about I do it?
How about you do it? What do you think? What do you think's next?
I think what's next is, how about Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets?
How about Jamal? Jamal, have yourself
53.
a night. That's coming up next.
Your bracket's busted, destroyed. It's embarrassing. But hey, we've all been there. The good news? Denver Sports is throwing you a lifeline. It's the Second Chance Bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Your shot at redemption and $1,000. Dust yourself off. Head to DenverSports.com/bracket and prove your first bracket was just a warm-up. Entries close before tip-off Thursday, March 26th. That's DenverSports.com/bracket. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey, there's all kinds of anxiety and uncertainty when it comes to tax problems, and with April 15th looming, that anxiety is only going to grow. Take away the worry and the unknown by getting Advanced Tax Solutions on your side. They have over 50 years of experience as a professional IRS solution and tax debt relief company right here in Denver, and that matters. Being a local company, Advanced Tax Solutions knows all the Colorado tax laws and special exemptions and red flags that a 1-800-NATIONAL outfit just can't match. Todd Whalen is the founder of Advanced Tax Solutions, and for 30 years, he has been expertly and passionately defending and working for his clients. I've talked to many of them. I've heard the stories, legendary stories, of resolutions with the IRS, saving thousands and thousands of dollars, some of them well into six figures. If you're facing tax levies, tax debt, back taxes, or any other type of tax problem, and the IRS is breathing down your neck, urge you to call Advanced Tax Solutions, 303-753-6040, and at advancedtaxsolutions.com.
The Big Tourney's full of bracket busters. But when it comes to your facility's electrical systems, surprises aren't exactly welcome. Piper Electric has spent more than 40 years powering complex commercial and industrial projects, from large-scale power distribution to ground-up infrastructure, fire alarm systems, and preventative maintenance. Their licensed electricians can reduce costly downtime and keep projects running smoothly. Starting a new project? Include Piper Electric in your bidding process and see how experience can save you money. Visit piperelectric.com.
Hi, I'm Terrell Davis, two-time world champion and Pro Football Hall of Famer. There is nothing more important than your health.
Score big. Save up to 50% off on select premium equipment. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins.
Sex, intimacy, love. These three things are critical to a good relationship. And that's the problem with erectile dysfunction. It often destroys sexual enjoyment and intimacy. It stresses the love between partners, often to the breaking point. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if you're suffering with ED, you likely know exactly what I'm talking about. But I also want you to know that ED doesn't have to impact your relationship anymore. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're ED experts with our focus on men's sexual health. We've treated tens of thousands of men and have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. I promise you, if you're like most guys, you can get your sex life back, perhaps even performing like you haven't in years. So if ED is affecting you, it's time to get back to better sex, better intimacy, and deeper love. Call us. Just $99 gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
At Thirsty Lion Scratch Kitchen, craft cocktails and beer, every dish is made fresh daily, from chef-driven, globally inspired flavors to the classics you crave. Behind the bar, handcrafted cocktails meet a curated lineup of local and regional beers. It's a place to gather, unwind, and connect, where the energy is lively and the experience is always elevated. Thirsty Lion. Come as strangers, leave as friends. Visit them at the corner of 16th and Wynkoop or at ThirstyLionRestaurant.com.
Hey, Brandon Stokley here. Winter might be hanging on, but you know Colorado, warm one day, freezing the next. And trust me, summer is coming in hot. Beat the rush with an early bird air conditioner tune-up and inspection for only $49 from Rocks Heating and Air. They'll inspect your system and keep you cool when everyone else is scrambling. Call ROX Rocks Heating and Air today and schedule your tune-up before the end of March. Now play that jingle.
HVAC service, installation, repair. ROX Rocks Heating and Air.
When the Nuggets are knocking down threes, you score too. If Denver hits 15 or more three-pointers, you score a free 28-ounce Gatorade Lower Sugar the very next day at your friendly King Soopers. Gatorade Lower Sugar is scientifically formulated with Gatorade's #1 proven electrolyte blend and has 75% less sugar than Gatorade Thirst Quencher and no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or colors. Big shots deserve next-level hydration. Only at King Soopers.
I'm Rob Wilhite. For almost 50 years, Colorado has trusted the Wilhite Law Firm after serious car accidents. With over $1 billion recovered, we know how to win for our community. Injured? Call 303-GOOD-LAW or visit WilhiteWins.com. That's WilhiteWins.com.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
What in the world is going on?
You didn't hear? You can get iPhone 16e at Cricket Wireless for $0 when you switch.
iPhone 16e for $0. No way.
Yeah, and it has Apple Intelligence so you can clean up your photos.
Clean up your photos. Okay, but what's the hurry? The offer ends soon.
What they said.
Switch to Cricket and get iPhone 16e for $0 with no activation fee. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line and port in on the $60 Supreme Unlimited plan. First month service charge and tax to its sale. Terms and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hey, what's up? It's Zach here. And if you're looking for your new go-to spot in Centennial, the Basketball Social House is it. Award-winning food and drinks, an incredible weekend brunch, and a brand new sports bar entertainment space where you can catch every Colorado game. Even if you're not playing, it's a great hang. But if you are, their private basketball suites are unreal. Full court, lounge, music, TVs, the whole setup. And because you're hearing this from me, get half off your first private basketball suite rental. Just use code HALFOFFHOOPS. Trust me, you're going to love this place.
Stream Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Dover and Cecil, The Drive, and all your favorite shows on the Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan app. Powered by Advanced Tax Solutions. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Job shaming.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear, you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course
so make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome in. Mark will be along at 7 o'clock. Well, for all the concerns about how the Nuggets would come out and play on a back-to-back, and especially after having travel problems getting out of Phoenix the other night,
What do you mean travel problems?
They had travel problems. They needed a new plane.
Oh.
The plane that they were supposed to fly back on was busted.
My goodness gracious.
Oh, no.
They need another plane that works.
Another private plane.
Well, yes, a charter plane, yeah. The charter plane that they had. They don't have their own specific team plane.
Why not?
I don't know.
I mean,
why are you asking me these things?
Because
I don't know. I don't know the ways of the rich.
Okay, well, I'm a listener in the car, and that might be what they're saying is like, why don't the Denver Nuggets have their own plane? Their own plane that they outfit just for them, because it's different than football. Football, what do? We travel 8-9 times a year. Right. During the regular season, a preseason game, and that's it. So of course, you don't need your own plane. And I think every team, maybe except for I think the Patriots bought like 2 planes from like 1940, and tried to fix them up.
Yeah,
and
they
had ashtrays, in the seats,
ashtray holders.
I mean, it's
what are we doing?
Exactly. So,
I hear they have great massage tables in the back.
Oh, wow!
Too soon?
That's really good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you long flights.
Long flights,
right? Where's Bobby?
Owner needs to be comfortable.
Right. Where's Bobby? So, but I would think in the NBA, you don't have a big traveling party like you do in the NFL, and you travel a lot, that you would kind of maybe have your own plane. I mean, they all have money.
Yeah, I think they're part of a deal where they get a number of charter planes that are available to them, but not just one. So, they will fly on a chartered plane, but it'll be different planes. And so this first plane they had was busted.
Yeah, so
they needed another one.
Yeah, so it had to get repaired. So okay,
so they ended up getting back.
Needed maintenance.
So they got back late or
All right.
early yesterday morning, and they were tired. And already Nuggets media was putting out,
because it was a late game though to begin with, right?
But they were putting out all the excuses about the NBA's out to get us. But they had plenty of energy to play offense. Defense was optional last night in a Nuggets 142-135 win over Dallas. They had plenty of energy to play offense, and nobody had more energy than Jamal Murray. Have yourself a night, Jamal, in 41 minutes, 53 points. 53 points to go along with 6 assists and 4 turnovers.
Jamal Murray's back.
And ho-hum, Nikola Jokic, 23 points, 21 rebounds, 19 assists. The dynamic duo looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I mean,
starting to round into. Jamal's been great all year. I mean,
he really has.
He
I mean,
has
especially
been,
on a back-to-back, and to be able to come back and perform like that. I mean, Jamal's the one that he's always banged up, and he's dealing with this, he's dealing with that,
out of shape.
He's out of shape. But I mean, this year,
been great.
What a year! Not only makes the All-Star team, but I mean, he's been the most reliable guy in that lineup, and who would have thought that a couple years ago?
Yep, amen. That is now for Jamal his second 50-point game of the season. He's got 3 40-point games, 2 39-point games, so he's just on the cusp of 2 more 40 games. He came into this season with a career high before was 21 points per game. This year he's at 25 points per game. In fact, he's the 12th leading scorer in the NBA. So he's been terrific, and a testament. He clearly heard the jokes, the Canadian bacon jokes, and all that about not being in shape. But he's looked great all year, and nights like yesterday where he comes out on the second game of a back-to-back when a majority of NBA players choose not to play hard. He went for 41 and put up 53.
Yeah, impressive. No, he's been awesome. I mean, he just looks like he's in shape.
Yeah.
He just looks different. And he's moving different. So I think that's going to pay big dividends in the playoffs. What do we see in the playoffs, Mike? They pick you up court to court, from baseline to baseline, full court. They try to wear Jamal down, and now we got to have Jokic bring the ball up, and Jamal's tired, and all these different things. I don't think that's going to be the case this year. So I love it. He's been awesome. Well-deserved, year that he's had because you could tell he put the work in. So I love it. Good job, though. They did have things working against them on the back-to-back and getting in late, all those things. So just go out there and take care of business. You don't want to let that one slip away. So nice job there. Lakers won. Minnesota somehow won like the greatest comeback in overtime in the history of the NBA. You saw that, right? So,
no, I did not. What happened?
Oh, imagine betting the Rockets and losing that game. That was me.
Oh, well, then do tell.
That was me.
Do tell. What happened? How much were they up?
They're up 13.
In overtime?
In overtime.
In overtime?
With 3 minutes left in overtime. And they lost by 2. Yeah. Good job, Houston, Kevin Durant. Wow. I mean, so how about that?
He's a bum.
How about that meltdown for you right there? But Lakers ended up winning. So 1.5 games, 2 games in the lost column.
Thank you.
Column. Mike Evans lost column there.
1.5 games.
So
what are we doing?
Got to keep winning. It's all good. But nice job last night taking care of business. I got to ask you a question.
Looks like it's going to be Nuggets Timberwolves. Feels like it.
Yeah. I like it. Last time they did it, I was with my buddy Marsico, and we were down there game 7. Game 7 for the Timberwolves game, and we're blowing the lead. And
did you leave?
We were getting into it with Kyle Anderson, slow-mo. So I want slow-mo back again.
Jimmy.
And I want to talk some smack to Minnesota and Kyle Anderson. I want my get back. Like Wedgie got his get back against Pittsburgh. I want my get back against Kyle Anderson and Minnesota. So I'm all good with going up against Minnesota and the Timberwolves in the first round.
Well, as of right now, they are tied. The two teams are tied in the loss column. The Nuggets have played one more game. So as of right now, it would be Nuggets Timberwolves in the first round, with the Nuggets having home court advantage.
All right, I got a question for you.
All right. Tease it for the next segment.
I don't know. Is it I'm gonna do it. Is it just me Thursday?
You can do that.
Is it just me, or I'm very confused why Spencer Jones plays so much? What? Why you? I want someone to tell me. Give me a basketball guy.
I've told you that answer.
Give me a basketball guy. But
the basketball guys just respect the fact that he does all the little things, and on a team full of stars, he's their grunt guy that does all the things that don't show up in the box score.
Yeah,
there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah.
Wow. Give me a better one.
I don't know. I don't know why and who's in love with him, and what's going
David
on.
Edelman.
And is he going to be in the playoff rotation?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You serious?
Oh yes. He's in. Big Val's out.
No.
Yeah. Big Val, another DNP CD yesterday. Did not play. Coach's decision.
Yeah, but I don't know about Spencer, so I don't know why they're in love with him. I'm not. Okay.
Okay.
So there we go.
Stokley hates Spencer Jones. Poor guy. Just try to make it in the NBA, and
I don't hate him.
Probably staring at a G League career, and he's overcome the odds.
Yeah, we're playing him 20 minutes a night.
I would think that you two would be kindred spirits, kind of like overachievers, and proving the experts wrong. Brandon Stokley, Spencer Jones, cut from the same cloth.
I showed up in the box score. 3 for 24.
There you go.
3 first downs.
Coming up next, J.K. Dobbins loves this Broncos team he's coming back to. You'll hear it next.
Your bracket's busted, destroyed. It's embarrassing. But hey, we've all been there. The good news? DenverSports is throwing you a lifeline. It's the Second Chance Bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Your shot at redemption and $1,000. Dust yourself off. Head to DenverSports.com/bracket and prove your first bracket was just a warm-up. Entries close before tip-off Thursday, March 26th. That's DenverSports.com/bracket. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
March is here, and you know what that means. The teams that advance are the ones with the right game plan and the right people around them. Hey, Brandon Stokeley here with some advice. Your retirement should work the same way. That's why I'm with my friends at Cajun Wealth. I've talked about them for a long time now, and I love being an actual client. They made retirement planning simple. No pressure, no confusion, jargon, just clear, honest advice from fiduciaries who put your goals first. I now feel confident and prepared. Like I finally had a winning bracket for my financial future. What I love about my friends at Cajun Wealth, they'll come up with that game plan specifically designed for you, your goals, and your needs. So if you're wondering whether your plan could be better, put the ball in your court and call my friends at Cajun Wealth today. 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100. Make sure you got the right team on your side this tournament season. They have offices located in Brookfield, Greenwood Village, and Loveland. Trajan Wealth. Plan smarter, dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client, paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-7098.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-7098. That's 800-575-7098.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey guys, your boy Snake here. Just because it's winter doesn't mean I'm sitting around waiting for the spring. I'm planting the yard, moving dirt, getting things ready for what's next. My friends at Beaux-Arts Chevrolet and Celebration Chevrolet, they're doing their cleaning right now too. It's the Not So Winter event. Between everyday driving, busy schedules, and everything life throws at you, your vehicle works hard. And if you've been thinking about upgrading, now's the time to clean up your driveway and drive something new. Only at Beaux-Arts Chevrolet and Celebration Chevrolet. The Not So Winter event going on right now.
You know what I could really go for right now? Literally anything that comes in a McDonald's carton, wrapper, or bag. Or a McDonald's cup. Yes, any of those items should do it.
And if you could go for a deal, now get free medium fries with the purchase of any hot, juicy Quarter Pounder with cheese or new Big Arch. Just what your cravings ordered. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You live in Colorado, you love those mountain views. Well, you want to maximize your window space, your glass space, and you could do that with custom windows at windownation.com. Windownation.com, they're there for you with over 1,500 styles and colors to choose from. And in March, the more you buy, the more you could save. Up to 50% off all window styles right now at windownation.com. You can go out there, get your windows done, and enjoy that beautiful Colorado scenery. It's windownation.com. Visit windownation.com for your free consultation today.
When water, fire, or mold turn your home upside down, don't panic.
Bring Able to the table.
Able Restoration responds fast, secures your property, and handles everything from mitigation to full rebuild. One call, one team, start to finish. They work with your insurance, communicate clearly, and treat your home like it's their own. Because when it's time to protect what matters most, don't just hire anyone.
Bring Able to the table.
Call 303-590-5600.
This is Terry Wickstrom. I want to tell you about a great new partner to Terry Wickstrom Outdoors, Mad River Mortgage, your reverse mortgage specialist. If you want to secure your rest of life housing, maybe come up with some extra cash, or have a line of credit available to supplement your senior lifestyle, call my friend Mike Rabin at 303-396-2804 and ask about an FHA-insured home equity conversion mortgage, or go to madrivermortgage.com, NMLS 1504779.
When you want a new car, you want it now. That's why AutoNation moves at the speed of savings. Right now, put your tax refund to work at AutoNation. Even drive with 0 down plus 0 payments till June. No speed bumps, no detours, just great prices on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Save on thousands of vehicles with 0 down plus 0 payments till June. Act fast, save now at your nearest AutoNation store. 60-month max term financing on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 3/31/26.
The free AutoZone Fix Finder service can help troubleshoot the likely cause of your pesky check engine light for free and get you back on the road. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Double crossing.
You little punk. Can't believe you did that.
Unbreakable trust.
See, I'm not like you. You just let me drown. You just let me drown. You do nothing.
And of course, emotional maturity.
Or maybe a little bit angry.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Gee, Stoke, nice friends you have.
Yeah.
Huh?
Listening at 6:20 in the morning.
You don't have to throw anybody specifically under the bus, but geez, you just share what just happened here.
Calling me out, because I said Jamal's been the most reliable Nugget this year, right? I mean, that's what it's felt like to me.
Oh, I completely agree.
Oh,
Start
thank
to
you.
finish, he's easily been their most reliable guy.
And I get a WTF, you saying, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then the person says, you're talking about Jamal being the most reliable Nugget this year. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, do I need to give you the definition of reliable? And it's like, well, Jokic went for 20-20-20. And I'm like, that's not reliable. I mean, Jokic is the best player, but Jamal's been the most consistent, reliable player, game in and game out this whole season. He's been there. Jokic was injured for a time, and so I was just trying to give Jamal some props this year because he has really stepped it up, and I get called out. So I got to put people in place sometimes, even my friends.
Listen, maybe he needs to be humbled a little bit. If you want to put his name out there,
no,
just say,
no,
hey, and just with the idea of, look, I love you, and as a friend, sometimes friends have to be honest with each other. And you need to be better.
The guy's a well-known person in town, so I don't want to put his business out there on the street. And people respect this person, and then all of a sudden they're going to be like, "Dude,
wasn't that guy? Was
it?
You?
What guy?
Well,
huh?
Who? Wasn't that guy?
Oh no,
okay.
no, not that guy.
No. That guy.
That.
That guy knows that Jamal's been the most reliable guy.
Yes, exactly. So
he can't be that guy.
Yeah, no, not that guy.
It's impossible.
So. Known, but not that well known.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Known in the Cherry Creek circle.
I see.
Cherry Creek Mafia.
I don't travel in those circles, so I may not be familiar with this person.
That's obvious.
Yeah, that is obvious. Now,
very obvious.
If you're talking about the creme de la creme of Green Mountain, I could probably help you there. You know what I'm saying?
Of the
wood,
the Longwood.
Lakewood.
I don't know, Mike. Once you get north of,
it's not north. It's west. But yeah, okay.
To me, it's north.
Yeah. Everything for you is north.
Right. I'm south, and everything else is north.
Exactly. Everything for you is north.
Exactly.
By the way, you mentioned about how in sports you got all these guys with titles, right? Everybody's got a title now. Everyone's getting promoted. This is from our guy Mao. Now that Sean isn't calling plays, the Broncos might need to get rid of their screen pass game coordinator.
That's good.
That's good.
Wow. That would be that'd be a good job to have. That'd be a good one.
So J.K. Dobbins was on with Ian Rappaport and his show,
Can we ever get new titles?
Insiders. Do you want a title?
Can we ever get new ones?
You would like a title?
I'm just wondering. I mean, everyone else gets new fancy titles around here and in the NFL, and everyone needs to be patted on the back.
I would think.
You know that, right?
One of the hosts of the #1 morning show in Denver would be a sufficient enough title. You want something else, though?
No, I was asking. I mean, you've been in radio forever. I don't know if there's different titles for radio host.
No.
How about executive radio host?
Would you like to be the executive radio host?
Sure.
All right. You, Brandon Stokley, I now bequeath upon you the title of executive morning show host.
And there was much rejoicing.
Now I feel better.
And you know what?
I feel like I've accomplished
something. As part
something.
of your compensation packet, I'm going to get you a new belt.
I do need to. I'm going to be doing a lot of belt shopping this year because I only have probably about 5 that are actually fitting decent.
Boom, boom, chubby choom chooms.
That's really about it.
Who did you say that? Is that him?
I don't know who that is.
Hey, Ty, is that
right? Who is that?
Stoke or is that somebody else?
That's from South Park.
Oh, that's because
yeah.
kind of play that again because it kind of sounds like you.
It sounds like you.
No, it sounds like you.
Chubby chum chums.
You think that sounds like me?
Yeah,
I
was the same way. I'm like, did I say it or did you say it? I couldn't
that
tell.
Sounds like you.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell who said it.
One more time.
Boom boom chubby chum chums.
Yeah, I thought
that's
that
really
was,
good.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll be in the belt market this year.
You'll be in a market for belts.
Yeah, belts. Yeah. I got pants and I've got shorts. And right now I haven't needed to upgrade my golf shirts. They still fit for the time being. But now now it's belts.
So the executive morning show host hijacked this segment, so we'll have to carry over J.K. Dobbins to the next segment.
But I want to talk about Spencer Jones then again. I think Spencer Jones is going to be Adelman's Troutman. That's what it feels like to me.
Wow.
That's what it feels like.
It's funny because one of our great listeners who was watching the Nuggets game last night brought this. I guess Chris Marlowe said this. This is going to hurt you. This is going to sting a little bit because we know how much you love Marvin Mims. And what do you refer to Marvin Mims as?
Swiss Army knife.
Well, yesterday Chris Marlowe called Spencer Jones the Nuggets' Swiss Army knife. So that's apparent. So if you wonder, okay, so maybe this helps. Maybe this was a good thing. You wonder why the Nuggets use Spencer Jones. It mystifies you. Well, maybe
so much
for some of the same reasons why the Broncos love Marvin Mims and maybe want to keep him in his current role and not give him more of an expanded wide receiver role is because he does so many things that maybe don't jump out on the box score, but help a team win. And apparently that's Spencer Jones.
Look, I'll take the L on it. I hope
Swiss Army knife of the
I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't. I don't see it. I don't. So, but hopefully I'm wrong. And you said he's going to be in the playoff rotation. That's a head scratcher. But I hope he doesn't, hurt this team in the playoffs. I just don't see it. So
well, barring Stoke hijacking yet another segment, we will hear from J.K. Dobbins and what he says about this Broncos team that, quote,
you're the one. Wait, whoa. No, I'm not going to let you do that. As the executive radio host of this show, I'm not going to let you do that. You're the one that started the segment talking about my text, and you wanted me to explain the text that I got. So as the
what's my title?
Yeah, what's your title?
I'm the driver.
You're the we need
we
need something better. You should have been on task right away. You pay off that tease. We get into Dobbins, and then if you want to screw around later, you can say, "Oh, by the way, what were you doing during the break? You look kind of out of sorts there."
6 o'clock hour, I like to screw around earlier.
Okay, well then I was screwing around too.
Yeah,
and
but then you screwed around too long.
You point the finger at. Oh, do we have a time limit to screw around?
Screw around for like 3 or 4 minutes. Then we got to get back on task.
All right.
And so you screwed around for like 8. But again, it's no big deal. It's 6 o'clock. I mean, people are loose. They're relaxed this morning. They're in a good mood. They're okay with it. We will get to J.K. Dobbins and him saying, quote, that the Broncos have an embarrassment of riches with talent on this team. He'll expand on that next.
Your bracket's busted, destroyed. It's embarrassing. But hey, we've all been there. The good news? Denver Sports is throwing you a lifeline. It's the Second Chance Bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Your shot at redemption and $1,000. Dust yourself off. Head to DenverSports.com/bracket and prove your first bracket was just a warm-up. Entries close before tip-off Thursday, March 26th. That's DenverSports.com/bracket. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What is happening? Stokeley for my friends at Roller Auction, leader in Colorado auctions for over 40 years. And they got some great upcoming auctions. Got one ending today at 1 o'clock with over 1,000 items in it. All you got to do is go to rollerauction.com to get logged in. To get signed up, it's free, it's easy, it's open to the public. Best part about Roller Auction is you're going to get some great deals on great items. Factory return, home electronics, and general merchandise auction with over 1,000 items ending today at 1 o'clock. This has got refrigerators, got convection ovens, how about a 13-piece cookware set, gaming desktops, espresso machine, laptops, dishwasher, all kind of speakers, some really cool pro training rowers, headphone, LED face masks. Those things are awesome. And then next week, got an auction that's open for bidding right now with over 1,500 items in a contractors, vehicles, tools, and equipment auction that will be ending next Tuesday at 8:30 in the morning. This is what I love about Roller Auction. They're always updating and adding new auctions every single week. Go see it all and get yourself one of those great deals only at rollerauction.com. That's rollerauction.com.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
What's going on, guys? Philip Lindsay here. Are you facing an unexpected out-of-pocket expense for your new roof? In 2024 and 2025, 37% of insurance storm claims have gone unpaid. Before you commit a costly full replacement, you need to give Roof Restore Denver a call today. Their roof repair and shingle rejuvenation process can save you up to 80% compared to replacing your roof. They're going to restore the essential oils in your asphalt shingles, extend their lifespan, improve durability, and even enhance curb appeal. Plus, every service includes a 5-year transferable warranty. So give Roof Restore Denver a call today at 720-749-9777 or visit roofrestoredenver.com. Again, that's roofrestoredenver.com.
Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $32.99 now at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Limit supply.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Go from daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids. Rolaids' dual-active formula has calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. Yeah, you heard right. 2 actives for that powerful relief. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolade spells powerful relief. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
High five! Up top!
Dave's company just got the 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Yeah! It's 5 years of gig speed internet, advanced security, and a great rate that won't change. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Heck yeah!
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Yes!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Woo! For a limited time, now through March 29th, switch to Comcast Business to lock in your rate for 5 years and get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Or ask how to get started with 150 megabit internet and Security Edge for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Don't wait. Call today. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. Paperless billing and automatic payments with bank account required. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees.
At Thirsty Lion Scratch Kitchen, craft cocktails and beer, every dish is made fresh daily, from chef-driven, globally inspired flavors to the classics you crave. Behind the bar, handcrafted cocktails meet a curated lineup of local and regional beers. It's a place to gather, unwind, and connect, where the energy is lively and the experience is always elevated. Thirsty Lion. Come as strangers, leave as friends. Visit them at the corner of 16th and Wynkoop or at thirstylionrestaurant.com.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Ditch the bland, flavorless sports talk and tune into Freshly Grated, where Will Peterson and Marcello Romano serve up piping hot takes and bold opinions with no filter and an extra side of sarcasm. Every weekday at 2 p.m. on the Denver Sports 1043 The Fan YouTube channel. Like and subscribe today at Denver Sports 1043 and come along for the ride. Denver Sports 1043 The Fan. Listener appreciation.
Our RamosLaw.com texters always answer the bell.
Mentorship.
You can't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
And words of wisdom.
Don't let my confidence offend your insecurity.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 1043 The Fan.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do here. I do not mind, like, we talk about, stay on the rundown, pay off the teases. I get all that. But I don't mind quickly going off into the weeds for a second. I don't mind if you take us off into the weeds, stink. I don't mind if the texters take us off into the weeds. But I am going to get to J.K. Dobbins. You hear?
Yeah.
Okay. But increasingly, we're getting a lot of these early in the morning from the 6 a.m. listeners. And here's one from JB of Lakewood. Guys, how is the man of Stokes House doing? Yesterday and this morning. I need the daily update. It makes the morning.
Okay, I'll give you an update. Yesterday was good. Got home, laid down for a little bit, closed the eyes. Cody was up there with me. And then before I left, I gave Cody because then he went on the chair in the room, and I walk out. I'm like, Cody, you want a bone? Cody, you want a bone? And he's like, next thing you know, you hear him just sprint. So flying around the corner or whatever. I was like, come on, Cody, I'll go get you a bone. So he goes over there, I give him a bone. He's in heaven. I take off. But last night, so I don't know what time it was. It had to be around probably 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock. I hear him. He's up. And he's throwing up somewhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That, I'm like, Cody. Like, dang it.
The bone?
Dang it.
Was it the bone?
I don't know, Mike. I don't know.
Was it like a new bone? Like different,
No, so we
same kind of bones you've been giving him? Yeah.
Cody might be glucose intolerant, whatever they call that. Might need to get him on that, a new diet or something. So I don't know if they have
puking in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And guess what you probably did? It's okay, and you probably gave him a treat. See, this is the problem.
No, I went back to sleep.
You did?
So that was it. Yeah.
So
I totally forgot about him throwing up until just now.
Who picked it up?
I don't.
Speaking of the anchor,
What? That's
you left it. Wait a minute, you heard it.
Yeah, I heard it at 1 o'clock in the morning. I went back to sleep.
Yeah, but you heard it. But do you know if?
I don't know where it is in the room.
Do you know if Lana heard it?
I don't know.
Well, don't you think it's your responsibility as somebody who heard it?
Well, she was sleeping, so
then maybe
I woke
you should
up.
get up and clean it up.
I woke up. No, that's so when that stuff happens, I'm like, Lana, that's your dog. It's your dog. That's your responsibility. Yeah. But some of the time, Cody will just eat it.
Oh,
I know. Sorry.
You did.
So you can't even. I know.
I can't believe you just did that.
I'm just telling you. I think Cody feels bad. I think he feels bad when he does that.
And this is his way of making up for it.
Yeah. So there's the
there
newest and latest
JB. There you
Cody
go.
update for
JB. You be careful what you ask for. You wanted the Cody update. Boy, did you get it. J.K. Dobbins on with Ian Rappaport's show, The Insiders. about how he feels he has unfinished business here in Denver, and also addressed that injury history.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of unfinished business. You know, when I went down, when I got hurt, I think I was like, I want to say third or fourth total rushing yards in the NFL. Like, so for that to happen, the thing that hurt my feelings the most was knowing that I was right there in grasp of something, you know, special, especially because, you know, the injury thing is like, it's been so unfortunate for me because, like, when you look at some people, right, you say injury prone, you get the rolled ankles, the hamstring strains or whatever you're getting. The stuff that I'm getting is like done for the season. Let's go get some surgery. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, like why am I getting these unfortunate things? But, you know, it's all part of God's plan. And I'm always keep going. Like, a lot of people wondering, like, damn, like, this guy, how is he steady coming back? Well, I don't see the injuries as something that's like a downer. I see it as some way to get better, like, as a man, as a person, physically. Like, yeah, I get hurt, but now I'm going to come back even better. And then with this injury, I was so close to coming back from it, right? I believe I could have played in that AFC Championship game. I could have. Like, I practiced well. I had, like, all my numbers. I was hitting all my numbers, and I felt great, you know. And the thing about having a great organization is that they looked out for me, and they wanted to make sure that I was good.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not like J.K. Dobbins? I mean, you love what he's about. And he's right. You know, sometimes when you look at injury prone, you're like, okay, well, all these soft tissue injuries, quad, hammies, calves, whatever the case may be, that you strain or tear. You know, he's just had some major ones that require, you know, surgery, unfortunately. Hopefully this year he can get some good luck, good fortune, and stay healthy. But it's football, man, and he plays running back position. Sometimes, you know, it just happens. But I didn't realize that he was so close to playing in that AFC Championship game. We talked about him, you know, oh, he's practicing and this and that, but didn't realize he was that close to actually playing in that football game. Probably best that he didn't, you know, because he had been out for so long. But no, I mean, you love what he's all about, right?
Wants to be here, loves being here, and they rave about how he is. You know, it's like when George Payton was talking about guys like Sternad and Singleton. He's like, they're Denver Broncos, right? I mean, what are we doing if we don't hold on to these guys? What are we doing? And they back that up by bringing them back, and maybe they view J.K. Dobbins, even with his injury history, as one of those players as well. Bracket busted? Don't worry. Denver Sports giving you another shot with our second chance bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Head to DenverSports.com/bracket for your chance to win $1,000. That's DenverSports.com/bracket. The entry ends before the first game coming up today. That's when you need to get it in by. Good luck. Mark joins us coming up next.
Between Riley Moss, Marvin Mims, and Jaquan McMillan, which one is most likely to get a contract extension from the Broncos?
I believe that Riley Moss, out of the three, will have a contract extension by the end of this year. I'm not saying it's going to be happening early during camp. What I'm saying is George, Sean, they're going to let him go out there for another year.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. Confetti Craze makes it easy to turn any day into a party with its delicious birthday cake flavor and big birthday energy. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. I bring these tiny bottles everywhere to cakeify my day with tasty caffeine boosts. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Hey guys, boy Steve here today about my long-term buddy Troy Hansford. And if you're thinking about selling your house for any reason, now might be the time to sell, still get top dollar. Believe it or not, my guy Troy is still offering his $5,000 guarantee. What is it, you ask? Well, if you can't sell your house at your price on your timeline that you agree upon beforehand, bam, going to cut you a check for $5,000. Who else makes the offer? Nobody I've ever heard of. And he makes that offer because he continues to spend a ton of money marketing his listings, has about 100 families approved and ready to buy right now. And if for any reason you need to sell right away, Troy can buy your house all cash and he can close in as little as 7 days. You have a house to sell, Troy probably has that perfect buyer for you right now, waiting for you to pick up the phone and to call him. Call Troy, get your home sold for the most money. That's 720-900-4433, 720-900-4433. Troy Hansford of RE/MAX Professionals, a Colorado licensed broker. Some restrictions do apply. Want to sell your house? Then call my buddy Troy, 720-900-4433.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55-plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Jacobs Law and 303 Law 4040, the husband and wife law firm where you don't get passed around to a law clerk or some call center overseas. You always get to meet directly with me and my lovely wife, Kimberly. Go ahead, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040.
Everything is getting more expensive. Gas, groceries, and especially rent, which can go up every single year. But as a homeowner, you have a secret weapon. While the world gets pricier, a fixed-rate mortgage stays exactly the same. That stability isn't just peace of mind, it's your family's financial foundation. American Financing understands home ownership creates wealth. Every monthly payment builds equity and stacks your net worth on autopilot. It's how the middle class actually wins the long game. Your home is a flexible asset. You can live in it, rent it out for passive income, or pass it down to your children. Renting gives you none of that. American Financing salary-based mortgage consultants can help you get pre-qualified with no upfront fees. Call American Financing today and get a pre-qualification letter in 24 hours or less. Call them at 303-695-7000. That's 303-695-7000 or online at AmericanFinancing.net. Secure your rate, build your wealth, and get the cash you need. NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
Hi, I'm Terrell Davis, 2-time world champion and Pro Football Hall of Famer. There is nothing more important than your health. That's why I made the smart move to invest in fitness equipment with Fitness Gallery. It's a game changer.
Score big to save 25% off all primetime functional trainers, home gyms, and racks. Work out on your schedule on the equipment you choose from the safety and comfort of your own home. Save up to 50% off on select premium equipment. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins.
One iced coffee?
$1, please.
For real? No way. One iced coffee?
$1, please.
For real? No way. What a deal.
Your new morning groove. Iced coffee from McDonald's, any size for just $1 until 11 a.m. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Spring weather is unpredictable. You never know which way you'll be adjusting your thermostat unless you have the right windows. And that's why with windownation.com, you can count on your home being comfortable regardless of the weather. Their windows are customizable and energy efficient. Expert installers take just 1 day, and Window Nation products are backed by a lifetime warranty. There's no better time to upgrade with Window Nation. In March, The more you buy, the more you could save. Up to 50% off all window styles. Visit windownation.com for your free consultation today.
Running a business is hard enough. Odoo makes it easier with one simple, all-in-one platform. Start today at odoo.com. ODOO.com.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. Powered by Able Builders, it's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? 12 minus 11.
1.
This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to it on this Thursday morning. Great to have you with us. Well, Stoke, you gave it to me, and now it appears I've given it to Mark. Look at this guy. He's a mess right now.
That's that boogie shoogie.
I mean, first of all, go ahead, talk. Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Okay, there you go. He's got that. And now he's got
that in my throat.
He's got the
from you before you went to Hawaii. Then Mike's been coughing for 2 weeks. And now all of a sudden I got it.
Listen to you right now.
And look at him. He's got
You got the Kleenex napkin stuck up your nostril.
Yeah, my nose started bleeding. It's just
You sound like a mess.
He's a mess.
And so, but I'm glad.
Looks like a mess.
I'm glad that we can, broadcast this out on our YouTube channel so people can actually look at you now and know that we're not just making this up. So
that's a great point.
Makes me bleed my own blood.
It's
take a look at that.
It's real.
The camera is you. Yeah, it's capturing you great right now.
Yeah,
your hat's all dirty.
Look at that.
Did you fall? Did you fall walking in here? Look at his hat.
No, I was out in the yard. I was getting work done yesterday. So
that you must have been hitting some trees or something like something.
Oh,
Or did you fall in your yard?
I dethatched the yard.
Oh. Well, your hat is a mess. You're a complete mess today.
Complete mess.
How are you feeling? Like, are you feeling a little bit?
No, my
like you're sick, or is it just?
It's just in my throat.
Okay.
No, I feel fine.
You look like a complete mess today.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I love that Stokes' first thought, not once but twice, was, "Did you just fall down?"
Yeah.
Right. I mean, well, you look at his hat. It's all dirty.
Yeah, it's all the grass.
Okay.
Did you just fall down? Like, were you just walking and you just fell down?
And then he's got a nose that's bleeding.
Yeah.
You took a nap yesterday. I was in the yard for about 4 hours yesterday. It was glorious.
Yeah, well,
glorious.
Look at you and look at Stokes.
Right,
so.
exactly.
Yeah, Stokes going golfing, and I'm probably going to the hospital.
Yeah, you tell me who made the better decision. Well, Jamal Murray, have yourself a night, and we've had several of these mornings where we've talked about, hey, Jamal, have yourself a night, and he continues to have easily the best regular season of his career. He's averaging a career-high 25 points per game. This after a previous high of 21 per game. He was awesome last night. Nikola Jokic was awesome as well, as he had another triple-double for Nikola Jokic, as he went for 23, 21 rebounds, 19 assists. Jamal, very impressed by his running mate, Nikola Jokic.
The ball's in his hands a lot, and for him to get doubled most of the time, making passes, making reads over high hands, team's game planning for him, I think it's just super impressive, because it's not just one time or twice. It's over the course of 4, 5, 6 years, he just gets better at doing it. And, obviously he might have a 10 turnover game, but, you take it with these kind of nights, how much he's able to orchestrate the offense and keep the defense on their toes.
And nights like last night when you see Jamal and Jokic doing their thing, you can't help but remember, it was just a couple years ago, this duo led him to an NBA championship, and right now as we close in on the playoffs, they're starting to regain that same kind of form.
It's great, but it's not just when we're playing well. I feel like our best chemistry is when we're not. And, sometimes he's having a rough day and I'll pick up the slack. And then, there's days where I'm not doing what I need to do and he takes over. And those days where we're both on point, it's just whatever's open. There's no tug of war with the ball. There's no animosity of who's shooting it, where it's going is just a lot of fun to play like that. I think that's super underrated in just the game of basketball and teaching the kids, thinking that you're going to pass it and know that you're going to get it back.
Telling you, Stoke, maybe I'm just guilty of looking for things that aren't there, but I'm starting to get a good feel about this team with everybody back and how they're looking and how Jamal's been playing all season long and how Jokic has been playing in the month of March, seemingly all the way back from his injury. I don't know. I mean, you want to try to talk me down? Because I'm starting to get pretty fired up.
I mean, why would I do that? Why would I try to talk you down?
If you don't agree with me.
I mean, look, they're playing great right now, obviously. Jamal's been great all year. And so, there's been some struggles and throughout the season with, them closing games out, and it just didn't look the same with those two. And but this is when you want them to be, at their best. And so, no, I mean, once this team gets healthy and we get everybody and see what the rotation looks like, I feel great about the Nuggets. And then obviously you feel great about Murray and Jokic and, 53 points, 9 for 14 behind the 3 line there. And I mean, he was awesome. And it was a back-to-back. I think that's what's even more impressive for Jamal and that just shows you what kind of shape he's in. It was a back-to-back that they got in really late, and he just went out there and balled out.
Yeah, everybody whined about it. I heard it on pregame. I was watching pregame. Oh, they didn't get in until 3, and then, Dallas was here just lounging around, and they didn't get in until 3 and put their head on the pillow until 4, and they came out with great energy.
How'd that work out?
Do you believe Jamal when he says there's no animosity, whether it's Joker or whether it's him? Or do you feel like
100%?
I do.
Or do you feel like there's no animosity towards Joker when he's scoring, but he wants to have some shine too?
No, I think the Jamal Murray Nikola Jokic relationship is
strong. Is stronger.
So
than
you think Jamal has animosity?
Stronger than Ark.
Solid as a rock.
No, I don't think he does. I think obviously he's playing unbelievable basketball. They were talking on the broadcast last night about, he made his first All-Star game, but is he going to make All-NBA? Is he that's and I
didn't think about that.
Yeah. And I think that's like in the cards for Jamal. He's been outrageously good. And last night was just one of those you can't miss.
That's playoff Jamal, right?
Oh my gosh.
Playoff Jamal.
Yeah, it was. That was fun. Now, of course, you could sit there if you want to nitpick the Nuggets and go, you guys at some point you gotta play defense.
Yeah, that was just you knew.
Well, okay, what excuse are you gonna make?
Oh, I'm not.
They got in late. It's a back-to-back, and so
it was.
They're bringing in on the offensive side. The
defense was optional last night. Defense was optional
for both teams.
And for both teams. And I think both teams understood that. Dallas is playing out the string. The Nuggets were in the second of a back-to-back. I think everybody agreed. Let's just save all of our energy for the offense. Put on a show for everybody, and they did. 142-135. We gotta get you some tea. Okay?
Tea is gonna be.
Yeah, you need just to be pounding hot tea the rest of the morning. Okay?
Really?
Is that what's helped you get rid of this cough for 3 weeks now?
Oh, no, I have the cough, but...
I'm going to take advice. I'm going to take advice from Coffee McCofferson.
Wait a minute. I've had the cough for 2 weeks. Have I ever, and on any day, sounded like that these last 2 weeks? The answer would be no. Because why? I managed.
You did.
I managed the throat throughout the course of the show. You need to do that. I'm sure
Stokeley. You didn't sound great for a couple of days, though, Mike.
Not like that.
And I know I didn't either. I had it, too.
Not like that.
Mark is taking the cake for, you know.
Well, because it's combo. I got combo bug. I got Stokeley, whatever infection you had.
No telling.
And then Mike took it, and it morphed into something else. Yeah. And then I've got the third iteration of this.
You got my cold and Stokes MRSA.
Yeah. So I've got what they call Hong Kong Foo Funk. And it's
not good.
No,
well, it just doesn't sound good.
Hey, I'm sure
I don't feel bad at all.
I'm sure that same coffee mug that bailed out Stoke one morning is probably up there in the cabinet. So go get your mama needs some more coffee mug there for your hot tea.
Mike's got all kinds of medicine that would kick it right out in his bag, but he's not going to give it to you.
Oh, he took some earlier today.
Hold on. You guys talk. I think I may
He
have
did. Look, he actually he took some earlier today. I saw him, and he's like,
I think I still have it.
and
Hold on.
but he would offer it to you like
9 o'clock, 9:30
at the end of the show.
Right. Here,
I mean, he should have the Dayquil. Look at that.
Dayquil.
Oh, man.
Elderberry flavored.
Yeah, didn't I drink some of that?
Yes, you did.
I did. That's right. I was in a little bit of a haze for a couple days.
Yeah. Take a shot of that, will you? There you go.
Mouth
he's
on
right off the bottle. Oh,
wow.
Okay. Well,
well, everybody's already been sick.
yeah.
Well, I'm not going to drink any more of that.
Enjoy that. That's yours. So.
Didn't you tell me to do? Didn't I do that also?
Yeah.
I think I swigged out of it. You told me to. You're like, just swig.
Did
just
you
go.
swig?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Right.
That's why I did it.
Oh.
You told me to. You're like, go ahead.
Yeah, but that's
it's community bottle.
That's been in the bag for about.
It's a team bottle.
It's a team bottle. And by the
way,
way,
in the bag for about a week. I'm sure whatever your germs were died by now. So
how long can
the
they
germs
live?
can't live on it because it's Dayquil.
That is
right.
true.
Right?
Just swish it around. Make sure it gets on the top.
Oh, well,
and it's good.
Yeah,
Let me have a shot of that.
Yeah, go ahead. Here you go.
All right.
It's our team sick Dayquil.
Yeah, that's
cold and flu.
Can you keep that? Can you keep that in your bag for us?
I will keep it in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no telling who's going to be next.
Yeah, Johnny will probably have this on Monday, and we'll take care of you.
I already got sick from it.
Oh, that's right.
Ty.
That's right.
Ty's about to leave us.
Ty can't get sick.
No,
he's about to leave us.
Ty's going on this. Well, we'll let Ty talk about it tomorrow. If you don't mind us putting your business out on the street, you okay with sharing tomorrow? Because I think this is awesome what you're going to be doing. All right, we'll do that tomorrow. All right, up next, J.K. Dobbins says the Broncos have.
You guys still haven't gotten to J.K. Dobbins.
No, we did. We did for like 2 minutes.
We did, yeah.
That was it.
This
you
was
had
after,
6:30 when I was driving in. You were getting to J.K. Dobbins.
We found out about Cody puking in the middle of the night and Stoke hearing it, but then deciding, I'm going to leave it for the wife to clean up, and then she didn't have to clean it up because Cody did it himself. Oh, that's gross.
He eats it.
Oh, AI Tides. More from J.K. Dobbins and what the Broncos have an embarrassment of next.
Sure, the Thunder have SGA, the Lakers have Luka, the Spurs have Wemby. But at the end of the day, the Nuggets have one thing that the other teams don't. And that should give Nuggets fans a ton of optimism heading toward the postseason.
I know that there's a lot of questions, concerns, hopeful optimism when it comes to the Nuggets, but I want to remind everybody this. They've got Nikola Jokic, and everybody does not.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, dynasties. They're the most respected part of sports. They're built on consistency, commitment, and an intelligence that stands the test of time. Same goes for what Siltar Motors has done for over 66 years now, establishing themselves as a dynasty among Colorado dealerships. And with this being March, they're all about two big events at Siltar. They love their hoops, and they love Truck Month. For the rest of March, get this incredible deal on Ford F-150s, America's top-selling truck for decades. 0% financing for 72 months, along with zero down and no payments for 92 days on select F-150s. Even more at Siltar. Get up to $6,000 cash back on Ford Explorer and Bronco. Siltar Motors, 4 massive dealerships in one. Ford, Lincoln, Volvo, and Mazda. Huge inventory, new and used, for whatever your car buying needs require. Do all your shopping at sthmotors.com or come visit them in person at Highway 36 in Wadsworth. Siltar Motors, get everything you want out of a dealership.
At Belco Credit Union, we want to make your dream renovation a reality. Maybe that means a modern kitchen upgrade or a luxurious new bathroom. With Belco's Home Equity Choice line, you can get easy access to funds with the freedom and convenience of a home equity line of credit, plus the security and stability of a home equity loan. Plus, Belco is also offering low rates for qualified borrowers. Learn more at belco.org/choiceline. Belco is an equal opportunity housing lender. Belco, banking for everyone.
Zach By here for 5280 Exteriors. Guys, we've had the driest winter in decades. Protect your home with fire-resistant, non-combustible, low-maintenance upgrades built to handle Colorado's extreme weather. 5280 Exteriors, the altitude of quality.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your
Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Still haven't filed your taxes? Hey, you're not the only one. A lot of good people fall behind. But here's the thing. The longer you wait, the harder the IRS can hit back. Penalties stack up. Interest piles on. The letters get more aggressive. None of it magically disappears. It's why I always tell folks, call my friends at Advanced Tax Solutions. These are not generalists. They don't dabble in tax problems. They live in this world. Resolving IRS issues is all they do. Maybe you're 1 year behind. Maybe you're 10. Maybe you've got unfiled returns, wage garnishments, bank levies, or you're just losing sleep wondering what the IRS is going to do next. Their licensed tax professionals can step in fast, talk to the IRS for you, stop the stress, and start putting a real plan in place. And listen, waiting never makes it better. Every day you delay is another day the IRS gets to tighten the screws. One quick call to Advanced Tax Solutions, that could be the start of a quick resolution. So take control of your tax situation before the IRS does. Reach out to Advanced Tax Solutions today and breathe again.
What is it, boy? Someone need help? Someone in trouble? Oh, okay. So you just want me to get Progressive Auto Insurance because their collision coverage covers up to $1,000 in vet bills if you're injured in an accident? That's it? Okay. Calm down. Let's not resort to name calling.
Progressive's collision coverage helps pay for care for your pet when they're in the car during an accident.
No, you're right. Sorry. I shouldn't have said calm down.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage included with purchase of collision coverage and subject to policy terms.
What in the world is going on?
You didn't hear? You can get iPhone 16e at Cricket Wireless for $0 when you switch.
iPhone 16e for $0.
No way. Yeah, and it has Apple Intelligence so you can clean up your photos. Clean up your photos.
Okay, but what's the hurry?
The offer ends soon.
What they said.
Switch to Cricket and get iPhone 16e for $0 with no activation fee. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line and port in on the $60 Supreme Unlimited plan. First month service charge and tax to its sale. Terms and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hey, what's up? It's Zach here. And if you're looking for your new go-to spot in Centennial, the Basketball Social House is it. Award-winning food and drinks, an incredible weekend brunch, and a brand new sports bar entertainment space where you can catch every Colorado game. Even if you're not playing, it's a great hang. But if you are, their private basketball suites are unreal. Full court, lounge, music, TVs, the whole setup. And because you're hearing this from me, get half off your first private basketball suite rental. Just use code HALFOFFHOOPS. Trust me, you're going to love this place.
I'm Rob Wilhite of the Wilhite Law Firm. A lot of new firms aren't even from Colorado, but we are. For 47 years, we've known Colorado law, we've fought for our neighbors, and we won for our community. If you've been injured, call 303-GOOD-LAW.
Stream Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Dover and Cecil, The Drive, and all your favorite shows on the Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan app. Powered by Advanced Tax Solutions. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my
I only eat
God.
leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Uh-oh. What happened? What'd you just do?
I just watched it. I just watched it go down.
Yeah. My hand got stuck in my skin, got in between my thumb and my other finger, got stuck in my headphone somewhere, and it was like pinching really hard, and I couldn't get it out. We're a mess. We're a mess.
This could affect the golf game.
I know. We're a mess on this show right now.
Oh, right now it's just
look, it's bleeding. Got blood.
It is.
Right.
That's you gotta watch the whole thing. So like the little
it stings.
clip here.
Yeah, the little clip.
Yeah.
Yes.
His skin got pinched right between there.
For I don't know how.
And I watched him trying to get it out.
Isn't that
You're just smiling?
That's the same.
Look at
that's
it.
the same.
I'm bleeding.
Right between your thumb and forefinger. That's the
Here,
same
I
area.
No.
These are clean.
No, I got mine right there. I'm good. Thank you. But no thank
That's
you.
the same. Isn't that the same place that Cody got you? Right in there?
Should we pour some Dayquil on it?
Hey.
No!
Hey.
Get that Lysol away.
Put that Lysol on it. That'll kill everything.
Yeah. I'm just going to spit on it. A little spit.
All right.
No, that'll help it.
Oh man, we are a mess right now.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I feel great. You're cutting yourself.
But you're still coughing.
I am coughing. I got this cough.
You took medicine before we started. You said your wife wants you to go to the doctor.
She does, but I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Why go to the doctor when you've got doctors on the RamosLaw.com text line?
Yes, somebody was telling me
how to get.
How they gave me all this. Well, not me, but they wanted me to pass along to you. This is from ear, nose, and throat doc in Boulder.
Okay.
Who just gave a nice, very compassionate, very caring breakdown of how you can fix your nosebleed and sinus issues, and it finished it off by saying, you could also get it cauterized.
Yes. Yeah.
What does that mean? Cauterized.
You go up there and singe the vein.
Oh.
And then the vein is supposedly supposed to stop bleeding.
Yeah.
I've had that done 2 or 3 times.
Oh.
Didn't work?
No. My nose has been bleeding since I was a little kid. I get this all the time. People my nose will just start bleeding in public. And I'll get some Karen comes up to me. You know what you have to do? And I just want to go, shut up and mind your business. I've been bleeding since I was a kid.
I just deal with it.
So
Right.
what would your message be to this very well-meaning, helpful ENT doc in Boulder?
Yeah, I appreciate you.
That was
You're
nice
sending
of him.
Yeah, very nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what you said during the break.
Well, I told him to mind his business during the break. During the break, Mark, and there's on-air Mark.
And Mike just puts your business all out on the
That's
street
right.
no matter what. That's what he does.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And
I learned that really quickly around here.
Hey.
You got to be careful what you tell Mike during the breaks.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
I mean, he took my source to the grave until he told you.
Right.
Right.
Listen, I put my own business out there on the street. Have I told you how much I believe in crypto?
Yes. By the way.
So what's going on?
I turned my agent. I turned my agent, the assistant, Liz. I called Liz and I said, "Can you help Mike out?" Because when my deal got hacked, but I knew passwords and actual my email address and stuff. I knew stuff.
Right.
But I gave it to Liz, and Liz just went to town. And after 5 or 6 hours, I had it back. So you talked to Liz?
Yeah, I talked to Liz.
Oh, you
yesterday.
did?
She's amazing. She went right to work on it. So I'm waiting to see if she can save it. If not, I'm just going to let it go and start all over again.
Right. Wow. I ended up last night doing and it might not help, but I did 2-step authentication. I bought the premium thing. So
I have not done the 2-step authentication. It keeps popping up every
yeah, it does. It does. And you ignore it. But,
yeah, I've ignored it.
But then when they get you, you're like, dang it, I should have done the 2-step authentication process.
Yeah, well. So if my woes help you, then I guess some good comes out of it.
Well, yeah, I guess.
But Liz is on the case for me.
Well, hopefully it works out for you.
Yeah.
Has the fake Mike Evans sent any more crypto tweets from your account?
So. I don't think so.
Well, apparently yesterday you moved into a brand new house.
Oh, I did?
Mike, thanks to the crypto grind.
Oh, did I really?
So is that a new tweet?
Yeah.
Wow.
They keep DMing me because I think I was the most recent in your
They're
DMs.
DMing you?
So they DM me all these tweets. So that's how I stay up to date.
Is it? Did it really get hacked, or is it you and your fake wife? And you guys are into the crypto thing. I mean, this is interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
There might be a whole nother layer here.
Yeah.
You just want attention.
You could be
just want attention, don't you?
You could be like a sleeper cell that we don't even know about.
Right.
You're planted here in Colorado.
Maybe I'm living a secret life.
Yeah.
Hey, from the stars, planted here to take down the Avalanche,
Right.
but he's playing the long game.
Hates Gabe.
Yeah,
You see how he
playing the
threw
long
that out
game.
there to kind of misdirect Avs fans and get them all pissed off?
And we're going to the Avs game Monday night together.
Uh-oh.
Sweet night.
Yeah, sweet
Oh,
night.
is it really?
Yeah.
Well, hey.
BYOB.
Yeah, bring your own sandwiches. Bring your own sandwiches, your own popcorn. It'll be fine. You'll get in.
Brown bag in it.
Yeah. Have your little Ziploc bag with your sandwich.
That's right.
You're going to stop me as I'm yumming in and go, oh, no. I'm for the dry sweet night.
That's right.
These are okay. These snacks are okay.
Why are you bringing food here? Because our suite doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What are we doing?
This is not going to go
No, it's not.
No.
But I can't wait to hear. And y'all, y'all going to have food and drink in your suite now, and that's because of me.
Yeah.
You thank me because I'm the one that raised this
squeaky wheel.
Yeah, you raised the bar.
Yeah, and I called him out.
Yeah.
And so now, guess what happens?
Bar gets raised.
Yep.
Good for you, bud.
And y'all are going to benefit it.
Yeah,
But
thank you, Stoke.
Yeah,
you want to come?
You want to come?
Stoke has retired from suite nights.
Retired
from work suite nights. Yes, I have.
Wow.
That was it.
Okay.
That was it.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
It was like Elway came back for one more year. We all knew he was retiring, right? I put him on notice that, okay, well, I'll do this one because of my great friends over at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic.
Right, but it better be right. That's what you're like.
Right, yeah,
I'll do it, but it better be right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It needs to be right.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing right. Stokes going to drive downtown. I'm going to show up, but, like I like their pizza and their tenders and their nachos and stuff. Let's just make sure Stokes fed.
Mm-hmm.
I like their pizza and their nachos and their tenders and their biscuit and their ice cream.
This is why you're
and their cold beer.
Yeah, and this is why you're in the market for new belts.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever it wasn't there, I just said, well, now it's all right. You just retired me a little bit earlier than I wanted to.
Is your
Stokes
bracket busted? Don't worry. Denver Sports is
How's
giving
that
you another.
how's that J.K. Dobbins sound coming?
You guys are just.
We whiffed on that one again.
That's all right. That's all right. Who cares?
All right, we'll get to it.
I don't mind.
Next.
If you guys,
I go get a Band-Aid.
Go get a Band-Aid.
Go get a Band-Aid.
Denver Sports giving you another chance with our second chance bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Head to denversports.com/bracket for your chance to win $1,000. That's denversports.com/bracket. The entry ends before your entry has to get in before the first game coming up later today. Speaking of that, with 4 Down Territory coming up next, get ready to hear from Boomer. Okay, Boomer, Tom Izzo. You'll hear, and I'll explain why next.
As bad as the Broncos' run game was last season when J.K. Dobbins got hurt, and without upgrades to this point, could things actually be worse in the backfield next season?
Can we count on Dobbins to stay healthy? He hasn't been healthy, so he might play less games this year than he played last year. He actually played, I think it was 10 games last year.
10, yeah.
He played 10 games. He might not even make it to 10 games. So if he doesn't make it
that's
past
over his
10
average,
games,
yeah.
right? Then it's probably gonna be worse.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
More confidence, a better, healthy lifestyle. Just a couple of the benefits that come along with stopping your hair loss dead in its tracks with advanced hair restoration. Do what I did 20 years ago. Start taking your hair loss seriously. No reason why you shouldn't, since this will start regrowing your own natural hair immediately, and it'll keep growing, and it's all guaranteed. Advanced hair restoration flat out works. I did this 20 years ago. It took 1 day. That's it. 1 day. I've never had to go back. No follow-ups. Nothing. The hair, my hair, continues to grow today. Advanced Hair Restoration features the latest science, the newest technology, and legendary Dr. Tanya Pauls, the same Dr. Pauls that did my hair. Man, can't thank her enough. Whether it's a bald spot, thinning hair, or receding hairline, Advanced Hair can help. You decide how much hair and where, and they do the rest. For a limited time, get a free consultation, 250 free hair grafts, and $250 off. Just call 720-459-HAIR and at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment, coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Relentless mind games.
Are you trying to get me in an oh really right now?
Total accountability.
You're always throwing your teammates under the bus. That's just what you do.
And a sprinkle of advanced analytics.
The Boo rating, BOO, which is balls over opponent.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
We got some comments coming from a couple of veteran, i.e. old, college basketball coaches that some of you are going to hear what they say and go, yes, that's the way it should be. And others are going to be like, all right, Boomer, get off my lawn.
I was young once, too.
So we'll see what side you come down on here in just a little bit. You ready for J.K. Dobbins?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I've been waiting for J.K. Dobbins for an hour and a half.
Well, maybe if Mark's nose would stop bleeding and you'd stop pinching your hand in your headphones and starting to bleed, we'd be able to get on with this show.
That is true.
All right. So he said on Ian Rappaport's
Mark,
show.
No, just real quick.
Oh, geez.
During
this
the
is
next,
how it happens.
I know. We'll get to. We got a long segment here. Can you clean your hat for me though? It's like you fell in the mud.
Yeah.
Did you not notice it when you put it on your head? You just ignored it? Like, what's...
Yeah, so I came into the house, and I set my hat down. I've got a little, like, where you throw your keys, and you like a little, I get, you know how it is in the kitchen. As a man, you get one little kind of tiny little space to put your stuff. Everything else belongs to your wife.
Right.
So I came in from working. I spent, 3-4 hours in the yard. Came in from working, I set my hat down there and went directly to the shower because I was dusty and I had grass clippings all over me and all kinds of stuff. And so this morning when I got up, I went downstairs, made a cup of coffee, did my devotional, did a couple of things, getting ready for the show. As I was walking out the door, I just flipped my hat back on and down the road I drove. So I haven't even looked at this hat.
I'm going to clean it for you next break. I'm going to do that for you.
Yeah.
It's just got a little water, a little paper towels, and I'll clean it up for you. I'll get it tidied up.
Listen to this man. Look at this man.
I know.
He's playing. You can tell he's playing golf today because look how you are the best dressed amateur golfer I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ever.
Appreciate
it's
that.
Not even close.
Yeah. I used to not care really what too much, but now I like to look good.
Yeah.
I like to look good.
You go by the theme, like look good, play good.
Yeah, look good, feel good, play good.
Yeah.
Get paid good.
Yeah. And now these
days,
end
of 18.
Now these days, there's more of you to look good.
Mm-hmm.
That was not necessary. That was uncalled for.
Let's get to J.K. Dobbins.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you guys just taking the show off.
I don't think I told my wife I'm golfing today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I was trying to remember. I don't think I did.
Dude, I think you're okay.
Maybe
you have played. Let me. Conservatively speaking, okay, we're sitting here March 26th.
Mm-hmm.
Conservatively speaking, in 2026, you've probably played already 28 rounds of golf.
I would take the over.
Wow.
I would take the over for
I
sure.
think your wife is probably already conditioned to the idea that you're probably playing golf today.
Yeah, but she likes me to let her know. She never tells me no unless we have something. But I didn't inform her yet. So
No.
All right. Our
Well, she'll know.
executive producer is now in my ear saying, "Get to Dobbins."
Oh,
get to Dobbins.
The guy that was late today.
What?
No,
What?
no. We're not doing that right now. We're not.
What?
We're
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Now he's correct.
No.
What? Evans?
No.
Evans.
We got it. No, we'll get back.
All right, we'll get back to
circle
him
back
being
to it.
late after we get to Dobbins.
We got to get to Dobbins, all right?
Wow.
So this is J.K. Dobbins. You too. I'm trying, Johnny. I'm trying. J.K. Dobbins saying that this Broncos team has an embarrassment of riches when it comes to talent. Was he just talking about the defense, or is he also talking about the offense that will now be led by Davis Webb?
I think it's going to impact me big time. I think Webb is a fantastic play caller. So is Sean Payton. So with the help of Sean Payton with Davis Webb, I think it's going to be even better than last year. I think we're going to do some things that people, they won't expect it. And then we got another guy that just came in, and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, not bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get your poison, because we got Cortland Sutton, we got the young Pat Bryant, we got a great old line, we got everything, right? We got an embarrassment of riches on this team of talent, So I'm excited. I really am, and I'm going to be even because I thought what it is. I got hurt. I missed the last 7 games in the regular season. I'm fresh. I'm going to be fresh. I'm going to be fresh, and I'm going to be pissed off because I'm tired of the unfortunate stuff, and I know that I can do it. And it's going to happen this year, especially, I'm telling you, it's going to be great. I ain't going to spill too much. I don't want to spill too many beans, but it's going to be great.
Well, you already spilled a lot there. You just described this Broncos offense that we watched last year lead the league in 3 and outs and start and stop and lurch and go. And now, without even playing another game, they've got, quote, an embarrassment of riches, Mark Schlereth.
Yes, they do. I mean, Waddle is a great addition. There's no question about that. Embarrassment of riches, we're going to see exactly how it looks. But, he also said Davis Webb is a fantastic play caller who's never called plays. So, do we know that? Not yet. We don't know that he's a fantastic play caller. I've seen a lot of guys that get the opportunity to call plays, and one of the big issues that I see around the league, especially with guys who come from the passing game, is they don't know how to tie it all together. So we'll see. Obviously, you got Sean Payton kind of in control, Sean Payton putting the game plan together, but we'll see if Davis Webb is a fantastic play caller. We'll see what this offense looks like. But embarrassment of riches, they've got some talented players, there's no question, but I don't know that I would say they've got an embarrassment of riches.
No. I mean, I definitely wouldn't say that. I mean, it's not even close, honestly. But you're pumping up your team. You're excited about your team.
Yeah.
So I'm all good with that. That's fine. I'd do the same thing if I was him and I was in that locker room. But the truth is, they don't have an embarrassment of riches offensively. It's just not the case, right? I mean, we don't have a dynamic tight end. We don't have a. Stop.
We don't have a dynamic tight end. Keep going.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm great block.
And
you just got turned off. Wow, AI Ty now censoring you.
Wow.
Forget about just shutting you down for time reasons. If he doesn't agree with you now,
he'll cut you off.
See, this is what happens, folks. I'm telling you.
It's what happens.
Everyone's talking about AI.
When your executive producer is
self-aware.
late. When your executive producer is late, then all of a sudden, the inmates start running the.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, Stoke.
No slot receiver really. Hopefully Waddle can be that guy. But I mean, and the running game was good. It's not great. But I do. I love the addition of Waddle. And to your point, Mark, I mean, you look at Davis Webb, we really don't know what we're going to get from him. We're all excited and optimistic about him, but we don't know. And I do like the fact that he's got Sean Payton there to help him navigate some of those
what
waters.
Does that mean, though? When he says, hey, yeah, he'll do great and he'll have Sean Payton to help.
Well, just rely on and lean on, and I think
I'm fascinated to see how that dynamic works during a game.
I think, well, that's a great point. I mean, is Sean like looking over his shoulder constantly, and does Davis feel that? And I think Sean would be best to let Davis do his thing. But, if you need to speak up every now and then, obviously he's the head coach. You speak up with whatever it may be. Hey, I like this play here. Next 3rd down and 5, let's run this.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, right? Or, hey, let's continue to run the ball here. Don't forget to run the ball. I want to keep running the football. Things like that I think could help a young offensive coordinator, a guy that's never called plays before, having a guy like Sean Payton. Sean Payton taking a step back, not in the moment. So I think he'll view things differently than when he was calling plays, and I think that will be a big benefit to Davis Webb.
I think you're 100% right. I think the other thing is paring down the menu a little bit, saying, hey, man, I'm not going to run. I'm not going to run, 7 different concepts in the run game. I'm not going to, hey, I know Bo doesn't like this. I know you love it, but I know my quarterback he's not really comfortable with this. So I'm going to take it off the play sheet. And I think those things also are things that are important for Davis Webb to connect with Bo. And I think to make this offense go a little bit, I think sometimes simpler is better. And maybe that's what Davis Webb brings to the offense from a play calling standpoint.
I could just see it. They're on the headsets during a game. Davis calls a play. All you hear is,
Stop it, Mike.
That's what you're going with? All right. Good luck.
If you think so.
Your funeral. All right.
Good luck. Wow. No, I think I'm excited about the fact that, I think we're going to see a little bit of a different offense. And I think, when Sean talked about, when I was young calling plays, you didn't think about the negative side of things as much. I think we're going to see more of that with Davis Webb. I think we're going to see a more explosive type of offense, an offense that tries to take more chances, that gets down the football field, rather than seeing, you brought up Evan Ingram and, his pass patterns and what they were asking him to do. And the Broncos, it seems like they want to protect first. So they leave guys in a lot. They're chipping a lot. And so what happens when you do that? You don't have as many people out in the pass pattern, or when they do get out there, they're a second or two after, everyone else is going and they're checked down.
Correct.
Right? And so I think, I want to see Ingram ripping down the seams.
Hey, I hope you're
right. I want
right.
to see Ingram going across the football field, running over routes and things like that. So I'm hoping that's what we see a little bit more of this year than we have the previous couple years.
Let's get to 4 down territory.
It's time for 4 down territory, where Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth react to the latest action both on and off the gridiron. Kicking things off.
Did Johnny approve that? Down. I mean, is that okay, Johnny? Or did we do good for you?
I'm just asking y'all to pay off your teases after
did we do good?
Segments,
Was that okay?
A+.
Okay, thank you. All right, good. Good job, Mark.
Yeah.
Do your job.
I'm going to have to hear about
up.
what happened this morning.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
The Nuggets won last night. Have yourself a night, Jamal Murray, who went for 53 points, and in the process had fun with all you Nugget fans.
Yeah, super fun. Having the crowd yell at you like that, yell back, and just all the energy in the arena, that's what we want. That's when we're at our best, when the fans are into it and they know what's about to happen, or they see what's coming, and then that happens. It's just a really fun moment, and nobody can stop you in that moment.
It's not going to happen. He's not going to be all NBA first team, but Jamal Murray, all NBA second team?
Why not?
Why not is right.
Why not?
Guys,
I don't know who the other candidates. I mean, SGA and
Luka.
SGA and Luka.
They'll be first team guys.
Does Luka get listed as a guard?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it?
Well,
is
they more and more now
positionless?
They go positionless, but
okay.
But yeah, so you can obviously see the obvious first team guys out there. You'll have Luka, you'll have SGA. Hopefully, you'll have Jokic.
Jokic has to. What do you mean? Hopefully.
Well,
who else is going to make it?
Wemby
and Jokic.
Jokic, Doncic, SGA, and then
LeBron.
You're right, LeBron. Yeah, no, you're
Who'd be another kind of wing type of guy?
I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, you couldn't. I wouldn't surprise me. Maybe
Cunningham.
Maybe Cunningham. Maybe Jalen.
No, he can't. He can't. He hadn't played. He's not going to play enough games.
He's injured.
Maybe
right?
Jalen Brown. Maybe. But yeah, I can see Jamal. Second team. Jamal, by the way.
That would be awesome, though. And it's well deserved.
Hey,
when a guy puts the work in and you could tell like he really committed this year to putting the work in, being healthy and trying to stay in shape and coming in shape and staying in shape throughout the course of the season. He was rewarded with an all-star game, and he has been the most reliable Nugget. Game in and game out. He's been
incredible,
there. And so I'd love it if he gets rewarded, with a second-team All-NBA.
I think he should, 100%. And you're right. Reward him for the great work put in.
You have a guy who's had 2 50-point games this year, 3 40-point games. His previous career high, 21 points per game. This year he's at 25. And for further advancing the All-NBA talk, he's 12th in the NBA in scoring. So he absolutely belongs in that conversation. Good job, Jamal.
Second down.
The Avalanche finish off what has been very successful 4-game road trip as they're at Winnipeg tonight. And, coming off that loss last week to Dallas, there was not only was the lead shrinking and the panic was starting to set in, and then people were like, well, now they got to go out on the road for 4 straight games. Guys, I think this road trip came along at the perfect time. It gave them a chance to get away, be together, welcome some guys back into the lineup, and just kind of maybe being on the road for an extended amount of time, I think we'll look back on as having given this team a chance to regain their mojo.
I think it's great. I love the theory. It'll be interesting because Winnipeg is another one of those teams like Dallas that gives them a little bit of fits, right? They
regular season Winnipeg.
Okay, well, still
I know, and
with
this is the regular
Hellebuck and everything else. So
Hellebuck. That's right.
Hellebuck. It'll be interesting to see how they play tonight. They finished up this road game.
I think they play well.
Yeah.
I think they're in a good spot right now.
No, I do. I think that's a good point, Evans.
Who's between the pipes tonight? Wedgie again?
Let's see. So Blackwood was a couple games in a row played well. Wedgwood against the Penguins played well. I think you go back to Wedgwood.
Go back to Wedgwood.
Yeah, just can you do it again? What does it look like?
You get 2 games against Winnipeg in a row here. One home and home. So I'd go Wedgwood tonight and then Saturday Blackwood.
Perfect.
Yeah, fine.
But no, I think you make a good point. Sometimes you get stuck in a rut. You're at home. What happens?
Mm-hmm.
Got the wife. What's the wife doing? Got the kids. What are the kids doing?
Wah,
wah.
Oh, the kids.
Wah, wah, wah,
Oh, yeah, wah, 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 wah. I forgot.
Right. Kids are wah, 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 and the wife is yeah.
Speaking of the anchor.
And it's just like, all right. And sometimes you just get away. Get out just with your dudes, with the guys, and you get away from it. Take a deep breath. All right, let's get refocused here. Let's get going. To your point, Evans, again, you get guys back in the lineup, bring a little energy, and guys are seeing the finish line here. So, yeah, I think there is something to that.
Third down.
March Madness resumes tonight, and it came out over the course of the weekend, watching the first couple of rounds of the NCAA, because these college basketball coaches, man, they're the kings of their castle, right? They are in complete control. They have all the power. And, man, it's not like the NBA. These guys coach their players hard, and we see it all the time, yelling at players, getting in their faces, all of that. And Tom Izzo explains at Michigan State, hey, if you can't handle it, don't come play for me.
You play real good, you start. You don't play as good, you work your way back in.
Sounds like you, Mark.
It's the American way.
Yeah.
Except America has gotten soft. But that is the American way. That's the way it works. And so I apologize to nobody for that.
Was Tom Izzo in this studio recently?
Sounded like me 2 weeks ago, Evans a week ago, and Mark today.
Yeah.
Man, was Tom Izzo licking Mark's microphone or something?
Right.
Jeez.
What's going on here?
Spoke to a few heaters before that press conference. It's all good.
So I knew these quotes would you'd have some people be like, yeah, Izzo, that's the way it should be, and then you're gonna have some people like, all right,
okay,
exactly. So we'll Find out which side you're on. Charles Barkley defended Tom Izzo.
We got these babies out here now, and they batty parents. And his players sometimes yell back at him too, which is pretty good. I mean, it shows the relationship. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Because it's an emotional game. Yeah. But he's one of the few coaches, and I love the fact. And I remember the last couple of years, the media who don't know anything about sports because they never played, say like, "Why is he yelling at his players?" That's called coaching. And he cares. And he cares. And the thing is, he said, if you don't want to be coached, you probably shouldn't come to Michigan State. Right. I love the fact that he never backs down. Yeah. Your job as a coach is to coach your players. If their parents and their friends get mad because you getting yelled at, you get better parents and better friends.
All right, so this seems to come up pretty much annually around this time of year because these coaches are lifers. They don't go anywhere and they don't change. So what about it? Is that kind of coaching, the Tom Izzo type of coaching, the Dan Hurley type of coaching, is that acceptable still today?
It's the only coaching I've ever known. Is it acceptable? Yeah, you're damn right it is. I mean, like, hey man, playing, if you aspire to go to the next level, it's hard. Like, it's hard to play a professional sport and to be great at it for a long time, and you've got to have some toughness, both physically and mentally. And that's part of coaching. And most guys want to be coached hard. Most guys I want to be as good as I can be. I think Stoke wants to be as good as he can be. I want to be coached. I just think that's the way it is. But that's just my opinion.
No, you're exactly right. Even today, I think a lot of kids and their parents want them to be coached hard, coached the right way, right? I think it's a fine line, though, of overdoing it and doing it the right way to try to get the best out of the players. See, I think Hurley, with UConn, he's just crazy all the time, just crazy. It's just a little bit too much. And I think every situation is different and unique. Every player is different, and how you coach them should be different. But I don't think there's anything wrong with some tough love, some tough coaching every now and then. I think that's what most people want. And I think now you're always going to have some that don't like to be coached hard and that can't be coached hard. And, those aren't the guys for, obviously, Michigan State. But I think most players and most athletes, they want to be coached hard. And they want to be coached. They want to get better.
Yeah. I've always said this, playing for Alex Gibbs here, who's just a legend in the NFL as far as an offensive line coach is concerned. And I always said this, and I mean it, and I love him. I mean, you know how tight we were, like we're very close. But I was like, there's two types of players that can play for him. You can either handle him or you can't. He's either the best coach you've ever had in your entire life or he's the worst coach you've ever had in your entire life. You can either handle him just up in your grill 24/7 or you can't. And, and I just thought he was incredible.
So what has to be the balance? Because it's always a balancing act. If you're going to be that tough and hard on your players, to the point where you're berating them in front of millions of people, what's the counter to it? What else are you doing with that player that allows you to do that? And
you got to have a relationship with them. You got to have a relationship.
And therefore the player is coachable.
Yes. Right. You got to have a relationship with them. And they have to know that you want what is best for them.
Correct.
And once they know that, they buy in, okay? Mm-hmm. Because, what I'm not doing this just to yell at you and scream at you. I want you to get better. And this is the way we have to do it. And again, I think most athletes embrace that as long as they know that you have their best interest, in mind, and that's what you're doing it for. And you can't just do it all the time. You're not just yelling and screaming, all the time. So there's different ways to do it. And I think if it's done the right way, then it's all good.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. And there has got to be that relationship. There's got to be that. And there's got to be some moments where, you guys are connected without the screaming and shouting.
Right.
But like I say it all the time, man, I loved it when Alex Gibbs would walk out in the hallway and call Mike Shanahan out there and they'd get into a shouting match over something. He's like, I am not asking my guys No way, shape, or form would I ever ask my guys to do that. It's stupid. I won't do it. I won't coach it. I won't be a part of it. I won't. And you're sitting in there like a little kid going, oh, my gosh, mommy and daddy are fighting, But he was supporting us, saying that's dumb and I'm not going to do it. And you just appreciate that you kind of feel like we're in this thing together. And that's what made taking the barbs and spears that he would throw at you. Okay.
All right.
Let me clean that hat.
Listeners, what do you think? Does the Tom Izzo way that Charles Barkley just so passionately defended, does that still work? Do you want your kid coached that way? Let us know. RamosLaw.com, text line 303-713-1043. Up next, what kind of message, and is it a good message, the Broncos are sending with their top 30 visits? That's next.
Yes, it's been bad for baseball fans in the Mile High City, but there really is reason to be optimistic for the future of the Colorado Rockies.
They're not winning the NL West, guys. They're not going to the playoffs in 2026. But can these 6 guys, the Goodmans, the Veens, the Condons, the Doyles, the Tovars, can Ethan show up at some point and show us, it might be miles away, but there's some light at the end of the tunnel. And I think they can do that.
I think that's all we're looking for, and I think that's fair this year for the Rockies. To give them the benefit of the doubt with new leadership of, how are things going to look different?
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Gravina's Window Center of Littleton. I've been around this community for a long time, guys. I know what real toughness looks like, and that's one of the reasons I choose and trust Gravina's Window Center of Littleton. Toughness. You don't stay in business for 52 plus years in this community without having some toughness, without doing it right the first time, every time. And that's what I think about when I think about Gravina's Window Center of Littleton. Right now, get 25% off Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows, the toughest on the market, 8 times stronger than vinyl, created for Denver's changing weather. You'll also get 20% off of James Hardy siding, engineered to resist hail, fire, moisture, everything. And 12 months, no interest, no payments. Come on, it's not going to get better than that. Schedule a free consultation right now with Gravina's Window Center of Littleton at 303-794-0490 or at windowsforyourhome.com. Remember, 25% off the toughest windows, Infinity by Marvin, fiberglass windows, 20% off of James Hardy siding, 12 months, no interest, no payments. Come on, man. It's time. Upgrade your house. Call them, 303-794-0490 or get a hold of Gravina's at windowsforyourhome.com.
Now that it's nice outside, I can't wait to spend time at my favorite outdoor oasis right in my own backyard. With my custom built-in grill island, comfy patio furniture, and blazing fire pit from O.W. Lee, I may never want to leave. Hi, this is Keith Lair with Lair Fireplace and Patio to let you know that we'd love to help you create your very own outdoor oasis in your backyard. Lair's offers the widest variety of top-quality O.W. Lee furniture and fire pits. With a great selection of in-stock items along with our custom ordering process, you can choose the exact style and color that will make your patio sizzle this summer. Lair's also sells the top names in quality barbecue grills and accessories to help you create an outdoor kitchen that will be the envy of your neighborhood. Lair Fireplace and Patio is Denver's oldest, most trusted name in barbecues and outdoor furniture. Family owned and operated since 1954. Go to LairFireplacePatio.com and see why O.W. Lee is the most sought after name in quality outdoor furniture and fire pits. That's Lair Fireplace and Patio, Denver's outdoor room experts.
Visit any of Lair Fireplace and Patio's beautiful showrooms.
Men, we all know how important sex is in a relationship, both for you and your partner. But erectile dysfunction ruins sex, which can often have serious impacts on your relationship as well. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if ED is a problem in your life, you understand the impacts it has on you and the one you love. But I'm here to tell you that ED is a treatable condition, and almost without exception, you can have really good sex again. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men with protocols that are effective in well over 90% of cases, which means if you're like most guys, good sex will be the norm. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a level of intimacy for you and your partner that might just astound you both. It's time to have really good sex again, so call us. Just $99 gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
Mike Rowe here with another fun fact. If your concrete is cracked or uneven, you can actually lift it back up. Whether it's a sinking driveway, a patio, or a sidewalk, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to lift your concrete slabs. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Is your money doing everything it can for you? Like automatically pushing more of your money to savings every day?
I don't think so.
Then switch to Huntington Bank. And let's get more from money. Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey guys, your boy Snake here. Just because it's winter doesn't mean I'm sitting around waiting for the spring. I'm planting the yard, moving dirt, getting things ready for what's next. My friends at Bozar Chevrolet and Celebration Chevrolet, they're doing their cleaning right now too. It's the Not So Winter event. Between everyday driving, busy schedules, and everything life throws at you, your vehicle works hard. And if you've been thinking about upgrading, now's the time to clean up your driveway and drive something new. Only at Bozar Chevrolet and Celebration Chevrolet. The Not So Winter event going on right now.
Jacobs Law and 303 Law 4040, the husband and wife law firm where you don't get passed around to a law clerk or some call center overseas. You always get to meet directly with me and my lovely wife, Kimberly. Go ahead, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040.
Names that rhyme, takes that hit different. Shapiro and Piro is happy hour sports talk built for the modern fan. Local stories, hidden gems, and the mustache monologues you never knew you needed. Weekdays at 3 p.m. on the Denver Sports 1043 The Fan YouTube channel. Subscribe now at Denver Sports 1043 and get in on the action. Denver Sports 1043 The Fan. KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. Powered by Able Builders, it's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth. Sharp criticism.
Mark Schlereth's a pansy.
Cries for help.
Dude, wake up.
No.
I need better from you.
And a little bit of tough love.
If the truth gives you a wedgie, then you know what? Buy better underpants.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 1043 The Fan.
So wise.
Yeah.
So sage with that advice. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to it. As we roll through our Thursday morning, and I thought, Stoke, 10 years working with this guy, that I pretty much knew everything about his quirks, his idiosyncrasies, but I just learned
he's a different guy.
He's a different cat. We just learned something new here. You want to bring everybody up to date?
He wore his hat in today, and it was just like covered with
grass,
dirt, all over it. I'm like,
Dust,
Mark, your hat.
To the point where you asked him right away, did you fall down on the way in here today?
Did you trip and fall? Because his nose was bleeding. He can't hardly talk. He's like, and his hat's covered in dirt. And so I was like, all right, I gotta clean that thing up, because he won't clean it. He's just like, I'm from Alaska. I corduroy my driveway.
Right.
Dirty hat. So I'm like, I'll clean it. Give it to me. I just want to clean it a little bit. So I brought it in there, cleaned it up or whatever. And then you started asking him, Evans, about, and we talked about, hey, well, you should have a work hat like outside. That shouldn't be your hat that you wear every day, or one of the hats you wear every day. You have a work hat that you go outside, you sweat in and all this stuff, and you get it all dirty, and then you just throw it in the garage or something, right? And that's your work hat to keep the sun off your face or whatever. And then you have your hat that you come in and you wear to work.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I only own one hat and I wear that 24/7, right?
Yeah. I have many hats, but once I break one in, that's the hat I wear until it's ready to disintegrate. And then I toss that one and I start a new one.
But you do wash your hats, which brings us to your really, I've never heard anybody who does this. Go ahead.
So after you wear it for a while, and you play golf in it, and you work in the yard in it, then you wear it to work, and it eventually gets to have a certain, just a certain smell, where you're like, it's time to wash the hat. So then I wear it, I strip down, and I jump in the shower with my hat on. Then I will wash my hair, get it good and lathered, and then I'll stick my hat on top of my head, and then I'll just rub the hat up and down on my head. It's all soapy, and then I'll soap the top of my hat, and I'll soap the whole hat, and
then just rinse it off?
And then I'll just kind of let the soap sink in. Then I'll take the hat off, and I'll rinse it, and I'll scrub with my hands, and then once the shower is done, I'll hang it up on the shower head and just let it drip dry.
Wow.
And then the next day I pick it up, it's dry, and put it on. It smells soapy and clean.
I'm going to try this.
I'm
going to try this. Right.
Yeah.
And see if it actually works. I just would think that it would mess the hat up.
No.
Wow.
Cleans it up.
Is this an Alaska thing?
No, it just is one of those things because, okay, so.
Yeah, when did this start?
How did you figure?
How does this start?
Never thought about it.
I'm on a plane. You know, and I have this saying. If everywhere you go it smells like crap, it's probably you. And it has to deal with how you react and how you treat people and everything else, right? So I'm sitting on a plane, and I kept getting this whiff of like, oh my gosh, like somebody needs to use the facilities. Like somebody needs to go to the bathroom because this is, and it just every now and again, I just got this whiff. I'm like, oh my, and it kept the whole flight. I was like, gosh. And then I realized, you know what? Maybe it's my hat. And so I, just very casually took my hat off and gave it a whiff. And I was like, whoa. It was awful. So as soon as I got in the hotel, I was like, I got to clean this hat. And then I got into the shower with the hat.
It was an emergency thing.
It was an emergency clean, and it worked so well. I was like, you know what? I figured it out. I figured a way to wash my hat without my hat disintegrating and getting all they just like once you wash it, like some people have a hat thing that they can put in the dishwasher. You ever seen one of those things?
Yes. I've had one of those before.
No. This is just boom, wash it, boom, rinse it, boom, hang it.
I like that.
I might try that.
I'm gonna find an older hat.
Yeah, hey, Mike. That might have been what happened to your Nuggets hat.
It shrunk.
You washed it. It shrunk.
Can you wear that tomorrow?
No.
Can you wear that tomorrow?
In
Come
honor
on,
of Jamal. In honor of Jamal.
Yes.
If Jamal gets second team All NBA, you have to wear the hat in. How about that?
All right. Deal.
Okay. You got to take one for the team on that.
Then that's a good one. If he makes second team All NBA, yes, I will.
You wear your toddler-sized Denver Nuggets hat that only fits up to the halfway up your head. I mean, oh man! Evans came in that one day. He thought he was so cool too. He's about like his new Nuggets hat.
That wasn't a new. No, that's not a new hat.
But no, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
That's the first time you wore it.
I never wear a hat.
I know. You came in here just like cock of the walk. Your chest all puffed out.
No, it wasn't
Nuggets
that.
Hat.
It was a new hat. No, but it was. That's the last. Yeah, I did. I didn't realize how it looked until I was looking at the DenverSports YouTube channel. I'm like, wow, this thing looks like it should have like a little propeller on top.
Right.
Of it.
Spin it.
Go to a baseball game and get some ice cream in it or something like that. Jeez.
Toddler hat.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
I'm gonna try that
next time to see.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Let's give that a shot.
It'll work for you.
So the Broncos, like every other team in the NFL, as you get ready for the draft, you're allowed to have 30 in-house visits. 30 players can come to your facility. You can work them out. You can talk to them as part of the draft evaluation. So as the Broncos, as we start to see the list of guys that have been brought in, do you agree? What do you think the message is that they're sending? Is it a tip-off for the draft? So here's just a list of the guys that they've brought in. Omar Cooper, wide receiver, Indiana. Kalen Black, running back, Indiana. Eli Stowers, tight end, Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
You have broken him down. Chris McClellan, defensive tackle, Missouri. Jude Bowery, guard, Boston College. Josh Yeski, guard, Illinois. Jonah Coleman, running back, Washington. Another guy you broke down. Casey Concepcion, wide receiver, Texas A&M. Dason McCullough, linebacker, Nebraska. and Missouri offensive tackle Keegan Trust. So, what is that early list of top 30s? Anything that you can take as a tip-off as to what the Broncos are going to do here?
No, but here's what I like about it. And I don't know a lot of the guys, but you can see core players. You can see offensive linemen. You can see defensive linemen, linebackers, kind of your core guys. And I think one of the things I like about that is oftentimes those guys get pushed. Guys that have really good talent get pushed down because so many people are looking for this weapon or that weapon, or, they want to get a quarterback, or they want to get a tight end, or they want to get a wide receiver. They want to get, those quote-unquote premium positions. And some of those guys who are better players get pushed down a little bit. And I think the other thing that's interesting to me is that core of your football team, both lines of scrimmage, you have to constantly be in the market for the next guy. Development, because it takes a little bit of time to develop in this league to become a really good player at those positions. And when you've got a good offensive line, you need to invest in it. And I'll tell you, man, I did a Cleveland game, couple of Cleveland games this year, where their offensive line 3 or 4 years ago was considered the best in the business.
Yep.
And I'm watching their film, and I'm like, these guys just all look old. And they're all 10, 11 years, 12 years, and you could see they just can't move like they used to be able to move, and they never addressed it. And so, that's a problem. So this is smart, just smart team building aspect draft.
Yeah, things change quickly in the NFL. So what could be your strength for, a few years all of a sudden can be a weakness really quickly in the NFL. So, yeah, I think you look at the positions that they're bringing in, and you can't make too much out of it. I mean, you're always going to have, when you're bringing in 30 guys, you're going to have a variety of guys coming in from all different positions. So, I like it. I mean, obviously, Mark, you looked at Stowers and tight end from Vanderbilt. I mean, possibly there in the second round for you, but you want to cover, all these guys. You just want to do your homework on them, and that's obviously what they're doing here. And hopefully they come away with a good player. I mean, I would like it to be a position of need that you look at like a tight end, but if it's a guard or if it's a defensive tackle, just you want to hit. You just want to hit.
Correct.
Right? You don't want to, miss on your second round pick. You want to make sure that you get a good player.
That Jonah Coleman was, because you broke down a bunch of running backs, was he the rolling ball of Butcher Knives? Is he the Maurice Jones-Drew comp?
He's 5'9", 225, and he's just a good inside player. I liked him a lot. I liked him. He's one of the guys I really enjoyed watching the tape.
But to your point about always make sure you stay strong on the lines of scrimmage. It's always been my belief that no matter what you're trying to figure out at quarterback, and some are lucky to have him, some are still looking for him. But if you are consistently strong on the offensive line and strong on your front seven on defense, you're always going to be in the mix. You're always going to be a contender.
Correct.
No matter who your quarterback is, you're always going to be. And the Broncos have done a nice job. It's to the reason why they were able to allow John Franklin Myers to go was because they've built up some nice depth there with some of these younger players like Uwazurike, Jonah Ellis, DeAndre Tillman, Chop Robinson, Savion Jones is another one that they like a lot. So they have that kind of depth there where you're always trying to stay young and cheaper when it comes to building your roster. Now I think it's important to do that along the offensive line. I'd have zero problem if they use their second-round pick on an offensive lineman.
Yeah, I mean, how long is McGlinchey? How long?
Exactly. Powers.
And at what point do you want to say, hey, man, I don't want to pay this guy this much money anymore. We've got to develop a guy to come in there, behind him that's a little bit cheaper player.
Did you try to get us there?
What'd I do?
No, really, but you said Chop Robinson, right? That's the other guy for Miami. Our guy is
Q Robinson. Yeah, but we started calling him Chop because
Chop Robinson.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know I screwed it up the one time, but but there's another guy named that, so
I know, but
we're going to continue to call him that?
Well, I kind of
really
think of it as kind of like a term of endearment.
Yeah, but
I call him Chop.
Chop Robinson. But I don't think people are going to know who they're going to think.
Well, Q Robinson, remember he got punished because he got benched one game because he made a bad chop block, right? Something like that, and you started calling him Chop.
No.
Why'd you call him Chop?
Because there's a football player named Chop Robinson.
And he just screwed it up.
And I just screwed it up.
Plays for Miami.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but it was in the context, but it wasn't in the context of him being punished for a penalty. No, he did. That's how we
take
talked.
that L on the way out.
No, remember he was inactive the next week.
I understand.
Okay.
But that's not why I called him Chop.
No, I know.
I just screwed up. And because there is a Chop Robinson in the NFL,
right?
So
we can't call
no more Chop. No.
Yeah.
That's
it's cute.
No.
Yeah,
just Q. Can we go with Q? Just Q.
Just Q.
Q Robinson.
You don't even have to call him Robinson. Just Q. We know who you're talking about.
All right.
Okay, wait. By the way, we haven't gotten what happened to Johnny this morning.
Okay, 5 minutes. We'll get to it in 5 minutes. But
Okay.
we're talking about being strong up front.
Yeah.
The offensive line, defensive line. Of course, right? But every team knows that. They all know that, right? I mean, you need to have a good offensive line. You need to invest in your offensive line. You need to invest in your defensive line, your front. But you got to go out there and do it.
Right.
You got to find the right guy.
Everyone says it, but not everybody. It's like everyone says we need to run the football until your coach or coordinator looks for the first excuse not to.
Right. It's exactly how it happens. And the other thing is you got to have a group where you can develop guys. And there's not a lot of coaches. Some coaches just can't develop a guy. So even if you take a guy, you look at it like, we took the wrong guy. Well, that could be it. But it also is you took the right guy, but you never developed him. He never became the player he could have become had he been developed properly. And it's harder and harder in today's game because, as you know, there's less and less time to practice.
Yeah, and I think you got to put a premium on depth, especially on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Because you get a guy or two hurt, and the drop-off is just, it can destroy your season.
Look at the Chargers last year.
Yeah.
Your Chargers. Well, both of your Chargers.
I'm actually going to go with the Chargers.
Our Chargers.
They are your Chargers. I don't want to say your, both of you.
Really?
Yeah.
You had them.
I have to?
After week 3.
Yeah, you're going to have to wear that for a while.
I know. You're right. All right. I'll take it. I'll take the L. Yep, that was it.
I mean, it wasn't as egregious as Mark. You were just
right.
But
I was on TV and nobody was watching that show, so I didn't think you guys were going to pay attention to it.
Right.
I was about to get canceled, and and so I had to say something that was just outrageous, trying to keep the ratings, trying to get the ratings up.
If I'm on national TV but nobody's watching, did I really say it?
Yeah, that was one of those things. I didn't think anybody
tree in the woods.
Right, I didn't think anybody would actually hear it.
Right.
This is sad.
How do we feel about our depth on the offensive line? How do you feel about Paul? We like Paul Chesky a lot, right?
Paul Chesky. I like the Crum kid. I think he's a great athlete. He comes in there as a tight end, and so
he needs continue to develop.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got potential there. So Pert got hurt.
Pert's back, but he's back.
Yeah, he's back. They re-signed him. He got hurt. He played one game, and then the poor guy, blew out his knee, and he kept playing for a while too. So
we crushed him too, and then we found out he was actually really hurt.
I know that was
just crushed him.
Yeah, that was like I felt bad about that.
Hey, Pert, sorry.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
Yeah. I was looking at that film, going, "What are we doing? Like, what is this guy?"
He ended up getting hurt on like the first series or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's back and being healthy. But you got to continue to develop your depth behind your starters because it's hard for that group to stay healthy for the full year. Especially now. I mean, these guys are getting older. Bolsey, McGlinchey, Powers.
Hold on. Mike McGlinchey is only 31. He seems like he's been around forever.
Seems like he's 38.
Yeah.
But what year is this for him? Is this 10 years? 9 years?
I mean, he's drafted in 2018.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't been that long. So he should have
in theory, how long should
he's
he
been
be
pretty
able to
he's been
continue to
pretty
play at
healthy.
a pretty high level.
You should be able to play at a high level till you're about 33, 34, maybe 35.
All right, so he's still got
probably
solid 3 years. Then it just comes down to paying him. Probably.
Right.
It's not so much performance as much as how much you want to pay him.
Right.
Moving forward.
Yeah, I think playing right tackle, you probably should be able to play mid-30s, 35, 36, 30. I mean, he's in great shape.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is, you look at him, I mean, that's a prototypical tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, he is like 6'7"?
He's 6'8",
6'8"?
yeah,
right.
something like that.
Athletic, type of guy. So, Yeah, I think he could play. He could play for a long time.
You want to get to the Johnny Fever story? So here's the backdrop. So we're and I mean this in all sincerity. I'm very proud of what we do here. Is that what do you?
No.
I like this. The obligatory praise before I cut his legs out.
Right. That's what I thought you were
going to do. There is an element of that, but no. I mean, we promote from within here. People work hard and they get promoted, and I think it's awesome to see that happen. So Richie Carney left to become the program director in Sacramento of a sports station there, and so everyone moved up. We promoted from within. Drew Spivak moves up to
he was
assistant
already,
program
by the
director.
way, Drew was already in Richie's office.
Yes.
Feet up.
He moved in fast.
Just like
really.
Oh, it's like Cody. He's just like he just came in, took over, feet in the corner, like just hey, everybody know this is my office now.
Right.
Richie wasn't even gone.
Wow, he's a Cody of our radio station.
Yeah, just in there.
He marked his territory.
Because Mike and I had some.
Was he peeing in there?
Yeah,
he may have just to mark it.
Right.
Yeah, because we went in there thinking we were going to find an empty office for a while,
just to go over a couple things that we were working on. And he's in there. I mean, like I said, this computer. He's yelling at some IT guy, like, "Hey, I got to have this computer match up to this."
Right.
And we're like,
I mean, he was like full on Wolf of Wall Street, like right away in there, right? So we're like, wow, okay. So he moves up, and then so Johnny moves up to become the executive producer, which means he becomes the head of all producers here at the Fan, right?
Yep.
But it does come with a little certain amount of change because he's here early in the morning. But now he's got to kind of stretch out his day a little bit.
He's got to stay longer,
so he's got to get in here a little bit, later.
Right.
So great, that affects us.
Right.
So good.
What about our show?
But anyway, first day of the new title.
Really, first day, new title, executive producer. Okay,
and he's late.
He's tired.
Oh no.
By like 2 minutes, by the way.
2 minutes.
What time are you going to start getting here?
Yeah, what time you got? So you're
technically,
your new time to arrive
our show
now
starts
is
at
5:45.
Our show starts at 6, and I was here 6:02.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
I thought you were supposed to be here at like.
So is anybody?
I can get in whenever I want, technically.
So seriously, Stoke and I are on our own until 6.
Technically,
well,
yes.
I can get in whenever I like, as long as I'm in before 6. Yeah, hypothetically.
So we got nobody in here before 6
But
o'clock?
I'm going to get in.
Are you
still
getting paid
get
for those
early.
2 minutes?
Huh?
Are you going to get paid for those 2 minutes?
Probably not.
No.
Huh?
Plus, also, I haven't been. I'm not executive producer yet, so technically they can still revoke that if they want.
Really? You got to understand this is kind of jarring for Stoke and I.
I don't know what's going on.
We are used to our routine, and we're used to walking in here, seeing everything lit up,
Right.
and you're hard at work and everything. When we come in here and it's like just dark in here, we get very uneasy. We get very uneasy, both because I've been here almost 30 years. I could not put us on the air if it came down to it. Maybe I should learn how to do that.
I checked on him.
I think there's an on button. You just push on, and then we're on the air.
Oh, good.
But there's a bunch of on and off buttons over there.
It's science. This is Rich. You lecturing me on how to get on the air.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So then he walked in, Mark, and, right when he walked in at 6:02,
of
course, Evans is like, oh, he's here. How you doing, Johnny?
Wow.
Right.
First day, yeah.
First day. He's late,
I would have
huh?
gave the bird to Payton.
And he just kind of threw his bag down, and then he walked. Look at him right now. And he walked out. And he
double
birded him on the way out to.
Yeah. Nice.
He's a. We love our Johnny Fever, but he's very.
This is why he doesn't come out.
Very grumpy in the morning.
That's why he doesn't come out at night. Why he doesn't come out to Richie's event.
Right.
Like, he's just like, I ain't coming because once somebody questions me.
Yeah.
Then
It's kind of like Bruce Banner, Incredible Hulk.
Yes.
He doesn't come out in public because he just doesn't.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me
because if somebody
when
makes
I'm
him angry, he doesn't know how he's going to react.
Then
if he
I
starts
heard-
to react that way, then all of a sudden, boom.
Then I heard driving in that Stokley is now the executive host.
Yeah, everyone's getting cool new titles
we're all
around
getting
here.
titles
So
here. What title do you want? You want a title?
Yeah.
We're all getting titles.
we could just put executive by anything or a.
Host emeritus.
You
no,
could
that
be.
would mean you were gone, right? Emeritus would mean you were gone, or you're just like
Executive assistant host, because you're not here for the full 4 hours.
Yeah.
You're only here for 3.
Assistant. Yeah, I like
you
that.
could be executive assistant host.
But you got to have like the overall, because you've been here so long, Mike.
Yes.
You got to have like an overall title.
I need the overall title, yeah.
What would that be?
I don't know. That's a good question. We could ask our listeners. They're very creative.
303-713-1043.
All right, let's do that. Well, Johnny, congratulations.
Yes.
We mean that. But
get here whenever you want,
But,
Johnny.
I mean,
banker's
no,
hours
but
now. You're
still.
like a banker.
No,
You're
but
like a banker now. You can just come in whenever you want.
No, but seriously, what about
us? Yeah.
At 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Is anyone going to be here before 5:55?
I mean, if it's still dark at 5:55, you and I are going to start getting very anxious.
You guys
I don't
look at you.
How am I going to cut my spots?
You're going to look at me. I'm going to be like, I don't know what to do. Is this thing on?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
What is
You
going
guys
on?
should just be talking. There'd be nobody. I mean,
Nothing.
nobody's going to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, coming up next, after we just got done talking about these top 30 in-house visits for the Broncos, are you willing to come out and predict what the focus of this draft is going to be for the Broncos? That's next.
Are the Avalanche such a wagon that no other team's good enough to stand in their way en route to a 4th banner?
If they have to play the Stars and if they have to play Tampa in the Stanley Cup Finals, that would probably extend the amount of games they would have to play. But I'm here to tell you that those other series that they would play, or if they don't have to play one of those two teams, the Avalanche will roll through the Western Conference part of the playoffs and roll through the Stanley Cup.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Fellas, what is happening? Stoking for my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. Fellas, did you know early in your mid-30s you start losing 2 to 3% of your testosterone production every year? And it happens gradually. And before you know it, you just don't feel like the same man you did in your 20s or 30s. But guess what? I got the solution for you. That's Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. They can get you feeling good again with the low T treatments combined with the body composition programs. Most men notice real improvements, more energy, better focus, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and often a renewed sex drive as well. Get those energy levels back. See those gains in the gym again. Sleep better. No more brain fog. Life's too short to procrastinate and not take your health seriously, fellas. Most men wait a year or longer to get treated. Fellas, don't. There's no need to wait. Don't ignore the signs. Call my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic today. 720-440-7900. That's 720-440-7900. They've served the Front Range of Colorado for nearly a decade, and they have successfully treated tens of thousands of men. They have 5 locations in Colorado to serve you. Fort Collins, North Denver, Central Denver, Castle Rock, and Colorado Springs. Call 720-440-7900, or you can find them online at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
If you don't care about saving 50% off your wireless bill for the same 5G coverage the big guys are charging a fortune for, maybe you care about keeping jobs in America. Pure Talk does. They've pledged to run their entire operation from this country, including all their customer service. Or maybe you care about our nation's veterans. Pure Talk does. They've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to America's Warrior Partnership, a fantastic organization working hard to prevent veteran suicide. Or maybe you care about closing America's skills gap. Pure Talk does. They're a proud supporter of MicroWorks. They're helping my foundation train the next generation of skilled workers. Don't get me wrong. Saving money's great, and you'll save plenty with Pure Talk. But if you want to be in business with people who share your values, dial pound 250. Say micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free. Terrible tax, free edition only. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple form 1040 returns only. How this is tax.
Love that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
Need life insurance but have diabetes, high blood pressure, or on anxiety meds? If you're a 50-year-old male, even porky, or with type 2 diabetes, $1 million of life insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. For affordable term life insurance, call Term Provider and speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or visit biglou.com. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. 800-777-1225.
Dynasties are rare. They take consistency, integrity, and a commitment that spans generations. Silterhar Motors has been Colorado's most trusted dealership for 66 years. That's not luck, that's a dynasty. Built on doing business the right way, treating customers like neighbors. While the madness unfolds on the court, Truck Month is happening. Get 0% financing for 72 months, 0 down, and you won't make a payment for 90 days on select F-150s. Plus, get up to $6,000 cash back on popular Ford Explorer and Broncos. See their full inventory at sthmotors.com. Silterhar Motors. Get everything you want out of a dealership.
When disaster hits your home, it's game time. Water in the basement, fire damage, mold creeping in. Don't sit on the sidelines.
Bring Able to the table.
Able Restoration is your first-round draft pick for emergency response, mitigation, and full rebuild. They move fast, protect your property, and fight for you with insurance. This isn't practice. This is your home. So when it's time to step up and protect what matters most,
Bring Able to the table.
call 303-590-5600. Go Able!
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by ROX Rocks Heating and Air.
Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my
I only eat
God.
leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
You guys want to play a game? I know Stink does. Want to play a game?
Yeah, no.
No, Ty. Come on, Ty.
Ty, why'd you shut me off? All right.
Well, because you sound like that.
I mean, Ty shuts me up now before the segment starts.
Ty's now shutting you off
sorry,
if he does.
Sorry, Stink. I was talking to Amanda. She takes priority over you.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's play a game.
You want to play a game?
Yeah, let's play the game.
I know you guys like games.
Yeah.
So we were just talking earlier about the Broncos and the players, the kind of players, the positions they play for their top 30 in-house visits. So let's have a little game. This is assuming the Broncos don't make any draft day moves. They currently have a second-round pick, 30th, in the second round. They have 2 fourth-round picks. One is the 8th in the fourth round. One is the 11th in the fourth round. The game is, I want you to tell me what positions they draft at those different 3 draft positions. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? Stoke, you grabbed a
ready.
You grabbed a pen.
I did.
What, based on just how you're reading things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What do they do with that second round pick, 30th in the second round? They pick what? Stoke, Stink, whoever wants to go first.
I would love it to be a tight end. I'd love it to be Stowers, just to be excited about something new at that position. I don't think he's going to be there, so I don't think it's going to be a tight end. I'm going to go offensive line.
Okay. Stink?
I'm going to go, I agree with Stokley. I don't think Stowers will be there. I am going to go defensive line.
Okay. All right. With the 8th pick in the fourth round, Stoke, the Broncos go
Let's
with...
trade off. I'll go next.
All right, you go next?
And
Okay.
then, so we go back and forth.
Okay, but I can say the same thing that you're
Yes,
going
you
to say
can.
because
Yeah,
I already know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
All right, go ahead.
With the, what was it?
With
eighth?
the 8th pick in the
Let's
fourth
say it.
round.
I think we're going to say the same position.
All right.
You want to do it on
Wanna do
3?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Tight
Running
end.
back.
Oh,
damn it. That's on me. I
Yeah.
just thought we were, and I just
Yeah.
misread it. That's yes.
All right, so Stink, what'd you say?
I said tight end.
Tight end in the fourth round.
Yeah.
Why are you humming that?
Well, no. I'm just because when you broke down the tight ends, we had you look at 5 tight ends,
Yeah.
not named Kenyon Sadiq. You like Stowers, But then, I don't know. You all right? Clearly, tell me if I'm wrong. But I sensed, listening to you, that you felt this was a pretty lean class, and you want to take one of these guys high up in the fourth round.
Yeah, I think it's a lean class in that there's either one, you're the receiver or you're a blocker. There's not a whole lot of tweeners. But yeah, I think they need a tight end. I think they take a tight end.
Well, Mark, guess what? We got our blocking tight end covered, buddy. I don't know if you knew that. We are good for the next
I'd heard
probably
that.
5 years of so we don't need to worry about a blocking tight end at all.
Troutman's going to be the new Mercedes Lewis.
Yeah, he's going to play till he's, I don't know, how like 42 here and just dominate the line of scrimmage. So
well,
we're good on that.
We can't get Manhurts back because he re-signed with the Giants, right?
That's right.
Manhurts is off the table.
But we got our blocking tight end covered for a while. So we need a pass receiving tight end.
So you go running back?
Yeah. I think running back, that's about the right time to take him. I think one of the 2 fourth-round picks, they take a running back.
Yeah.
So, I think that's where they address it.
So just three picks later, they're on the clock again. Stoke. So you just had him taking a running back.
Yep.
After taking an offensive lineman, what do you predict they do?
Linebacker. Inside linebacker.
Inside linebacker. Okay. Stink?
I got him taking a running back.
That's where you go running back.
Yeah.
All right, so you have him, Stoke, going O-line, running back, linebacker. Stink, you got him going D-line, tight end, running back. I hope, Stoke, you're right.
Whoa, what?
Stoke wins.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Stoke wins our game.
Why?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Why does Stoke get to win the game?
What do you mean?
Why does Stoke get to win the game?
Because his thought process is better.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why is it? Why? Explain it to me.
Don't be a sore loser, Mark.
not-
Just take the L. Just take the L and just let's move on.
I just wanted to explain.
All right, you lost me with the defensive lineman in the second round. I mean, we literally just got done. You must be sick.
There's no
We literally just got done last segment talking about how good a job they have done building up their depth on the defensive side of the ball.
No,
and now you
look,
want to
I
use
didn't
your valuable 30th pick on another defensive player, lineman.
First off, I didn't want to correct.
I think when you washed that hat, it shrunk. Now it's squeezing your brain.
I haven't washed it. And first off, I didn't want to correct you when you talked about the depth of the defense because I didn't want to embarrass you on the show.
Yes.
All right. I didn't want to embarrass him, Stoke.
we go.
You went through, they built this
Best
great
defense, best defense is a good offense.
Right.
Here we go.
No, because you talked about John Franklin Myers.
Uh-huh.
And then you talked about the depth of this defensive line, how good they've been developing the depth of this defensive line. And then you rattled off 4 edge guys.
No, I didn't.
Jonah Ellis.
I mentioned
Q
Ellis.
Robinson.
I mentioned Q
Tillman.
Robinson. I mentioned Savion Jones.
You mentioned 3 or 4 edge guys.
I mentioned Uwazurike. Uwazurike, the reason tell me if I'm wrong. John Franklin Myers out, Uwazurike in. That was their thought process. We do not want to spend $45 million on John Franklin Myers. We want to give Uwazurike more of a chance.
Great. So then who's back now who's the rotational backup as the defensive lineman? Because you just took your rotational backup and you made him a starter. Now who's the rotational backup? Then
we'll figure it out. We'll get a big guy.
And then you listed a bunch of edge players that don't play that position.
Well, we'll pick up a free agent here.
Yeah, Uwazurike was a
draft.
4th-round pick. Now, if you had gone, all right, I'll tell you what. If you had gone defensive line with one of your 4th-round picks, I may have given you a better chance of winning. But the fact that you took defensive line that high, that's why you lost.
Yeah.
That's why Stoke wins. Okay?
Thank you.
Had you gone, let's say, tight end, defensive line, running back, then maybe you'd have had a better chance to win. But
the fact that
you lost.
The fact that I lost.
Stoke, you won.
I'm going to take it as a win because
he's so mad.
so mad.
He is
so mad.
Your JV mentality.
He's so mad.
Now he's going to the JV
Now
route.
he's going to
That's
insult me.
Your JV mentality is
Right.
coming out.
Like he
It's
always
coming out.
says, you
It's coming
know.
out.
I mean,
It's coming out.
Oh, I thought you were. What do you always say over the
Hey,
years?
Ty, make
you
sure you
know,
clip this.
You know, I'm a good loser,
Make
but
sure
I'm a
you
real
clip this
jerk
whole
when I'm a winner.
segment.
Well,
Yeah.
right now I'm sensing a real
Clip this whole
lot of
segment.
sore losing.
Yes.
If the Broncos take a D lineman in the second round, I want this segment
Oh
to come back.
no! If that
We'll
happens,
keep receipts. Don't worry.
We'll give you your props. Don't you worry.
I got an update on Cody.
We got a Cody update. All right, Cody update.
Because I had to check with the wife because last I heard at like 1 o'clock in the morning, he got out of bed and he was, So I got an update.
I'm telling you, you could be in the deepest sleep of your life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Nothing wakes you up quicker than those first sounds of your dog starting to get ready to puke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
When as soon as that happens, you're
Nothing
wide awake.
will get you wide awake and flying out of bed faster than your dog
I
making
didn't
those.
fly out of bed.
Well, yeah.
I went right back to bed and like,
Bracket
good luck,
busted.
Cody.
Don't worry. Denver Sports giving you another shot with our second chance bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Head to denversports.com/bracket for your chance to win $1,000. That's denversports.com/bracket. You got to get your entry in before the first game coming up later today. So good luck with that Cody update coming up next.
Your bracket's busted, destroyed. It's embarrassing. But hey, we've all been there. The good news? Denver Sports is throwing you a lifeline. It's the Second Chance Bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Your shot at redemption and $1,000. Dust yourself off. Head to denversports.com/bracket and prove your first bracket was just a warm-up. Entries close before tip-off Thursday, March 26th. That's denversports.com/bracket. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey, guys, let me ask you a question. You live with back pain, neck pain, worried about needing surgery. How about taking all those habit-forming medications? My guys at Spine One specialize in treatments that offer alternatives to major surgery and long-term medication. And here's the great news. You can do what I did. Start your journey toward pain-free today. That's right. They're a phone call away at 303-367-2225. Same-day appointments, 303-367-BACK. Hey, Spine One, complete medical center for spine care. They've got exams, MRIs, physical therapy, treatment options, all in one facility. And they're going to educate you. Here's what's going on, show you the pictures, the MRIs, why you're in pain, and then give you treatment options to get you out of pain, guys. I'm telling you, they changed my life. I was in so much pain, I just said, forget it. I can't play golf anymore. I'm not going to the gym. I couldn't sleep through the night. A couple short treatments with my guys at Spine One. I was back on the golf course, back in the gym, sleeping through the night. And I'll tell you what, it lasted for 8-10 years. I still feel great, man. Do yourself a favor. Call my guys. Don't live in pain any longer. Call my guys. Start your journey toward pain-free today. 303-367-2225. 303-367-BACK. Or find them online at spine1.com.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded one new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring a check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated, so don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart, just complete the purchase. Hurry, this deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Still haven't filed your taxes? You're not alone, but the longer you wait, the harder the IRS can hit back. Penalties, interest, letters, none of it goes away on its own. At Advanced Tax Solutions, resolving IRS problems is all they do. Whether you're a year behind or 10, their licensed tax professionals can step in fast, stop the stress, and help you get back on track. Don't let another day slip by. A quick call could mean a quick resolution. Contact my friends at Advanced Tax Solutions today and take control of your tax situation before the IRS does.
When you want a new car, you want it now. That's why AutoNation moves at the speed of savings. Right now, put your tax refund to work at AutoNation. Even drive with 0 down plus 0 payments till June. No speed bumps, no detours, just great prices on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Save on thousands of vehicles with 0 down plus 0 payments till June. Act fast, save now at your nearest AutoNation store. 60-month max term financing on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 3/31/26.
You live in Colorado, you love those mountain views. Well, you want to maximize your window space, your glass space, and you could do that with custom windows at windownation.com. Windownation.com, they're there for you with over 1,500 styles and colors to choose from. And in March, the more you buy, the more you can save. Up to 50% off all window styles right now at windownation.com. You can go out there, get your windows done, and enjoy that beautiful Colorado scenery. It's windownation.com. Visit windownation.com for your free consultation today.
What if you could have the most reliable Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included.
Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Just 5 years of fiber-powered Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most.
Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Powered by fiber connected to the premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today, 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan, powered by Waterloo Turf Denver. Get your Saturdays back.
Ditch the bland, flavorless sports talk and tune into Freshly Grated, where Will Peterson and Marcello Romano serve up piping hot takes and bold opinions with no filter and an extra side of sarcasm. Every weekday at 2 p.m. on the Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan YouTube channel. Like and subscribe today at Denver Sports 104.3 and come along for the ride. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Self-appointed nicknames.
Obviously, I am the hockey guy at this station.
Grammar lessons.
High five, Fama Jamma.
And Oscar-worthy impressions.
My version was, get off my plane.
Okay. Yours was,
get off my plane.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
It's funny how big a star your dog Cody has become on this show. To the point where we have people texting in, like, before we even get on the air at 6, there's already people lined up with the, hey, can I get a Cody update? I need to hear the Cody growl. I can't start my day off until I hear Cody. So, the latest
on Cody.
Cody adventure last night. What's the update?
Yeah, so I got woken up about, I don't know, it had to be around 1 o'clock, something like that. And to the sound of the dog, like, gagging, throwing up, right? And I ended up just going back to sleep, like, oh, Cody, because he does it kind of a lot. Not a lot, but, and so I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good or whatever. So I fell back asleep, didn't think anything of it this morning, forgot about it, came to work, and then somebody wanted a Cody update, and I'm like, oh, yeah, Cody was throwing up last night. So I had to text the wifey and just to let her know, hey, look out for throw up somewhere in the room. Right? And because
she appreciated the heads up.
I was too sleepy to get up and help the dog.
Yes, exactly. And so I told her that, and so she said she looked and saw nothing. But she said, like Cody, he throws up and then he feels bad, then he eats it.
Yeah, dogs do that.
I think he feels bad that he's throwing up, and
gross.
And then he kind of like then he's sad.
Yeah.
So but those can't find throw up. So there you go. That was last night.
He did a good job cleaning.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't you feel a little bad? I mean, if you heard him throwing up, don't you feel some sort of responsibility to maybe like get up and
do what?
Clean it up?
No, and because then also you got to understand, like, I don't know what's going on, and then I start trying to clean it up. Cody thinks I'm going after him, and then if Cody tries, he might try to attack. And like get the hand, and then all of a sudden I'm bandaging up my hand at 1:30 in the morning.
You're a little groggy, so your Cody defense system isn't as high as it normally would be.
Exactly.
I guess
so.
I could see that reaching down there, going, "Oh, I'll get this guy," and he just snaps.
Yeah, right. I'm just trying to help here, buddy.
Like he threw up part of the bone that he swallowed, and it was too big. He couldn't digest it. He throws it up. Then he sees his bone there, and you go out to and you're minus a finger.
Right.
So
exactly. It's not worth it. Go back to sleep.
We're giving out titles here because everyone at the station got bumped up, and now our Johnny Fever is now the executive producer.
Yeah, but we want
titles
bumped
now.
up. We didn't get a new title.
It's like the NFL.
Right.
Coaches. Everyone has now like some kind of coordinator. Run game coordinator, pass game coordinator.
Passing game coordinator
third down specialist.
Right.
We got assistant to the assistant offensive line coach.
Yeah.
We got all these titles that didn't exist. I mean, these titles didn't exist, when I got in the NFL. It just didn't. So but we got to give promotions. You want to reward people, so you give them a new title, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, all of a sudden, we got 3 people here with new titles, right?
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of the cool thing to do now.
Well,
what about us?
Yeah, but besides Johnny and Drew, who's the third?
Chicken Fingers.
Chicken Fingers.
Chicken Fingers.
So he's if Chicken Fingers an official producer now,
right?
Some kind of producer. I don't know, executive to the executive or assistant executive producer, something.
But you tossed out what should be my title.
Yeah, because you're like emeritus. You're like but you've got the most tenure of any host at this station.
So someone said,
well, and it's not even close.
No, not even close.
I mean, how long have you been here?
Zach would be the next.
Yeah,
Zach would be the next guy.
It's been 84 years.
Zach could be here another 4 or 5 more years. He still wouldn't be close.
Yeah. Wow. That's good.
I could leave today.
Fist bump. Good one.
I'm not commenting because I know the wife's in the car listening. I'm not commenting on Zach or anything that happened on Richie's party deal because she said read the room, awareness, and I literally that day when I got in the car for 5 straight minutes she just reamed me. She just got after me.
Really?
For 5 straight minutes for lack of awareness. Zach didn't want you saying anything. Why? I said that was Evans. No,
it wasn't me.
Oh my God!
Didn't say anything about what?
Nothing.
Let's not.
No, nothing. But I mean, she just let me have it. So I'm not going down that road again.
Okay.
I'm not. Felt like I was 10 years old and I made a mistake, and my mom was just
on you,
disappointed in me. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long? It'll be what in May? 28.
Wow.
28
years. So what are you? What's your new title?
So somebody says it's easy. He's the head host. I like that one.
Right.
The forehead foreman.
The forehead foreman.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. Grand Poobah. I love that one. That's fine. But here's the one I love. Mike is the senior radio host and Bitcoin Twitter promoter on the side.
Well, I'm dead.
I feel bad for you. I believe you got hacked.
By the way, if anybody does follow me on Twitter,
yes,
I got hacked. I'm not promoting Bitcoin.
He's not the crypto king.
I'm not the crypto king. I have not moved into a luxurious new house. Okay. I do not now have a Porsche. Okay.
No Porsche?
No Porsche.
Oh man.
One of my buddies texted me, goes, "Hey, congratulations on the new house. Looks like you're doing really well out there."
What was that?
That was half.
Half.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we're
the Crypto King.
I love that. I'm the Crypto King now. Yeah.
Crypto King.
That's funny. So anyway, we're trying to get that resolved, but boy, once you get I got to know how X works because you cannot get in touch with a person.
No.
It is impossible.
Right.
It is impossible. Like, I mean, most times, you call in for customer service and they try to get you, we can send you a link so that you can do an online chat. No, customer service. Finally, you get through to somebody. X, no way.
Yeah, it's
no
not
way.
Good.
So I don't know what's going to happen. But in the meantime,
Mark's on the case.
In the meantime, I am the Crypto King.
You are. Can you share it with the guy who took it over? Could you just reach out to him and say, "Hey, listen, we could share this. You can throw
Coach Eli?
You can throw your crypto stuff out there, and occasionally I'll throw some sports tweets out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's be partners in this.
Yeah.
Partners
How about that?
Hey, split the profits on the crypto.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Up next, Jamal Murray. Have yourself a night, and let's give this man the credit he deserves. That's next.
Between Riley Moss, Marvin Mims, and Jaquan McMillan, which one is most likely to get a contract extension from the Broncos?
I believe that Riley Moss, out of the three, will have a contract extension by the end of this year. I'm not saying it's going to be happening early during camp. What I'm saying is George, Sean, they're going to let him go out there for another year.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Low testosterone can be a real problem for many men. It causes poor sleep patterns, decreased energy, low sex drive, and it makes it really hard to stay in shape. And as we all know, a healthy body is very important to our overall health and well-being. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if some or all of these symptoms sound like you, we can likely help you be done with low T. We can also help you lose weight, support your metabolism, improve your gains in the gym, and more with our new targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, PDA, and more. Our low T protocols, applied in conjunction with our body composition plans, will help most men see real improvements, true weight loss, higher energy, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and a renewed sex drive as well. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the same day, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
Brandon Stokley from my friends at Roller Auction, leader in Colorado auctions for over 40 years. They conduct over 150 auctions every year, selling tens of thousands of items at the price you set. Auctions are held regularly for Colorado government agencies, and they always have big ticket items at great prices. That's why I love Roller Auction. And almost all bidding is conducted online in real time, and it's open to the public. Anyone can participate. Check back regularly. New auctions are added weekly. Be the first to know about new auctions available for bidding when you sign up for email notifications. Go to rollerauction.com/thefan.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
This is Terry Wickstrom. I want to tell you about a financial product I personally really believe in. A home equity conversion mortgage from Mad River Mortgage, your reverse mortgage specialist. The HECM program's only requirements are to live in the home, do basic upkeep, pay property tax and homeowner's insurance. No monthly mortgage payment is required. For more information, contact my friend Mike Rabin at 303-396-2804 or go to madrivermortgage.com. NMLS 1504779.
Jacob's Law and 303 Law 4040, the husband and wife law firm where you don't get passed around to a law clerk or some call center overseas. You always get to meet directly with me and my lovely wife, Kimberly. Go ahead, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040.
Imagine a world where you can leave the house and take your Wi-Fi speeds with you. Thanks to Xfinity Mobile, it's not just a fantasy. Just picture it. You're at your kid's soccer game streaming the other game in 4K. Just like that, in the airport, download a cozy family comedy in a snap with Wi-Fi Power Boost. What if the places you had to be felt more like the places where you wanted to be? That's the magic of Xfinity Mobile. Reliable Wi-Fi and 5G when you need it. Xfinity, imagine that. Cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Visit XfinityMobile.com to learn more. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Savings based on promotional rate for 2 lines of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited versus regular rates of 2 lines of T-Mobile Experience More, Verizon Unlimited Plus, and AT&T Starter as of 2/10/26. Taxes, fees, extra after promotion. Regular rates apply.
Thinking about upgrading your home's HVAC? Then Day and Night Mechanical Solutions of Denver can help and save you money. You may qualify for up to $20,000 in rebates through the Colorado HERE program and Excel Energy for energy-efficient heat pump systems. Day and Night Mechanical has the inside track on this program and will guide you through every step. Upgrade your HVAC and save big bucks. Visit dnmech.com. Act now while the offer lasts. Day and Night Mechanical Solutions. They fix it right, day and night.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. Powered by Able Builders, it's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth. Listener appreciation.
Our RamosLaw.com texters always answer the bell.
Mentorship.
You can't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Yeah. And words of wisdom.
Don't let my confidence offend your insecurity.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to it. Got a fun show. Having a good time. Hope you are as well. Another beautiful day on tap. And what a night for Jamal Murray, who just and it's after nights like this, I just am kind of curious. Take the temperature.
Rectally.
Because we're all about accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I know that Jamal has his critics out there. Jamal has his haters. Josh Dover.
He's fat.
So I'm just kind of curious, after a game like last night where he goes for 53, second time this year he's gone for 50-plus. He's had 3 40-point games as well. I'm just kind of curious if the Jamal Murray naysayers out there, if he's gone a long way towards winning you over this year. I would just be curious.
You better have, right?
I would hope so.
Look,
how determined are you to die on that hill?
Right. I don't think those doubters, I don't think they were like way out of bounds for criticizing Jamal, especially during the regular season.
Correct. Regular season Jamal.
Right. Yeah. So I think that was in bounds. I think it was fair criticism from some people if that's how they felt because, he wasn't in shape or as good a shape as he should be heading into seasons or throughout the course of the season. And he was very inconsistent, hot and cold. So I think it's fair. But now, guess what? You got to give him his flowers now. Because he's been awesome this whole year. This whole year, he has been awesome. He's had a great, great regular season. So, now you gotta give him his flowers and give him his props because you could tell he put a lot of work in to be in great shape, and it showed the whole season. And the fact that he's been the healthy one of the group, is remarkable.
Yeah, he has been. He's put in the work. He's been unbelievably healthy. He looks great. 41 minutes last night. And I love it when they put in the small lineup, and he's kind of in charge of the small lineup too. He's out there with Payton Watson. He's out there with, some of the backup players, Hardaway and Brown and Strother, and they're running. He's running that show as well. So I just think he's just been remarkable. I think he's going to be on an All-NBA team, and you're going to wear in your little hat.
Yeah, for all the jokes that we've given him about the Canadian bacon and not being in shape and all that, but he has made that commitment. And look at the workload in some of these back-to-backs. We're deep in the season, and the grind is there, and guys on the Nuggets know that they're going to be playing a pretty good number of playoff games, and yet look at his minutes in some of these more recent back-to-backs. Last night, back-to-back, he plays 41 minutes. The Memphis game that was ugly for the Nuggets, that was a back-to-back. He played 41 in that game. The previous back-to-back was the terrific win at San Antonio. He played 40 in that game. So, and we've talked about it. He's looked better right from the start of the season. He's actually looked better in terms of physically as the season's gone along. So clearly he's taking good care of himself. And, yeah, he's out there playing 40 minutes in back-to-back. So he's been terrific. Nikola Jokic, stop me if you've heard this before, was pretty darn good last night as well, as he goes for another ridiculous triple-double. I mean, look at these numbers. I mean, this is just video game stuff. 23 points, 21 rebounds, 19 assists. And Jamal talked about the relationship between he and Jokic.
It's great, but it's not just when we're playing well. I feel like our best chemistry is when we're not. And sometimes he's having a rough day, and I'll pick up the slack. And then there's days where I'm not doing what I need to do, and he takes over. And those days where we're both on point, it's just whatever's open. There's no tug of war with the ball. There's no animosity of who's shooting it, where it's going. It's just a lot of fun to play like that. I think that's super underrated in just the game of basketball and teaching the kids, thinking that you're going to pass it and know that you're going to get it back.
The Nuggets have won 4 in a row. Now, those wins have come against Toronto, Portland, Phoenix, and Dallas. But that said, are you guys starting to feel more and more confident in what this team can do come playoff time?
Yeah, absolutely. Large parts of the season they were just very inconsistent, lineups changing all the time. Now they're fully healthy, working, Peyton Watson and Aaron Gordon back in the lineup and getting them ready to go, and so they should be good to go. I would assume playing full minutes in the playoffs. And I'm excited about what this team's going to be. We haven't seen a lot of this group as a whole. We really haven't. So I'm excited about what it's going to be in the playoffs. I mean, this is a team that can go on a big run. I don't care about, how good OKC is and the Spurs. Those are good teams, but the Nuggets, they can battle with anyone. And so it's a great feeling knowing that they are finally fully healthy and they're going to be all ready to go playoff time.
Yeah, interesting because I think it's hard to take your eyes off of what Jamal Murray did last night with the 53 points, all the shots he knocked down. And so you can not look at some of the other things that happened last night. I think Nikola Jokic is back to being Nikola Jokic. Yep. Like him with the rebounds and the amazing outlets off the rebound, knowing where everybody on the court is, creating easy fast break points. I thought that was phenomenal. Him dribbling up the court, and getting things set. Like he looks like Nikola Jokic again. And then the other thing was Peyton Watson. 23 minutes, 21 points, 7 of 10 shooting. Like he was phenomenal.
And just the energy back,
right? And the energy he brings, getting to the rim, doing the things that he did. Also 2 for 3 from 3-point land last night. Like I thought he was amazing. So you can get so focused on, and rightfully so, what Jamal did. But I see some other things coming into the light that bode well for the Nuggets come playoff time.
A couple other things to get to here. The Avs are at Winnipeg tonight. So I was listening to the guys yesterday, Phil and Zach, the drive, and they were saying, don't overthink this. Wedgwood's going to be your guy in between the pipes come the playoffs. Do you guys think it's that cut and dry?
No, I think it's still up in the air. I think it comes down to the end.
Now, I do think that if
the players were to start today, it would be Wedgie.
Correct.
Yes.
But I still
think the jury is still out,
yes.
and that jury is Bednar.
Yes.
I mean, Blackwood, he had a couple nice games, couple wins, and then, Wedgwood had a, debacle, disaster against Pittsburgh, and then all of a sudden he bounced back this week against Pittsburgh and had a good game. But if he goes lays an egg tonight and gets run after five shots and giving up 3 or 4 goals, then you know what? Now it's back to Blackwood. I mean, that's a good thing that you have. At least you have a good plan if the guy you're going with, whichever one, isn't getting it done.
Yeah, in that game, in that debacle that was 7-2 loss to Pittsburgh here, I mean, the first 4 shots, 3 goals. And, and they were point blank, and Bednar said, hey, it wasn't Wedgie's fault. Like, he was fine. It was our defensive breakdowns, blah, blah, blah. But he had some point blank shots in the first 5 minutes of that game in Pittsburgh that he stopped them all. I thought he was really good, sharp. I think he's your guy going forward. Again, if it was to start today, but I think, like we talked about, I think the jury's still out. I think they're still trying to figure it out.
They got 2 games in a row with Winnipeg. Tonight at Winnipeg, Saturday back at home. You're going to see both goalies. But I think you go back to Wedgwood tonight and then Blackwood on Saturday.
Agree.
But if you go to Blackwood tonight, that I think further throws into question just who might be the guy come playoff time. Finally, one more thing. If you are a Rockies fan, I urge you to do this. Wherever you find your baseball standings, go there immediately and take a picture of it.
Wow.
And hold it, keep it in your phone, and because when things get tough and the long grind of the season and the losses are piling up and they've lost 9 in a row, I want you to go back and look at the picture you take today because as of right now, the Rockies are not in last place.
And there was much rejoicing.
Right.
Oh, no, because San
Francisco lost last night.
Forgot.
San Francisco's 0-1. The Rockies are ahead of San Francisco in the standings. Yay.
Who do we open with?
How long do you think that lasts?
Well, I mean, Rockies start tomorrow, so,
right.
Not long. Let's just put it that way.
Not long.
1-0.
Who do the Rockies start
with?
with?
Who do they open up with, Mike?
Marlins.
You could
Marlins can't be any good.
No, they're trying to figure out.
Really? So you're making your argument for the Rockies by saying, well,
they're putting up
stinks.
a new Marlins putting up a new stadium, or is that Tampa?
Tampa.
Well,
they're fixing their old one. Remember they got the roof blown off?
Yeah. Are they still playing at the Yankees spring training facility?
No, I think they're back in in the Trop.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be another terrible season. Baseball has got to fix it. That's all I'm going to say. I'll get up on my soapbox. They got to get some kind of cap. They got to get a cap. They got to get it figured out to where you can't, be the Dodgers outspending, the Pirates. Right? You just can't.
Well,
you have to have a ceiling.
Here's the good news, the bad news.
How are the Yankees
and a floor?
How are the Yankees going to develop pitchers if they can't get them from Pittsburgh?
Here's the good news and bad news.
Yeah, that's
you're
going to
get. You're probably going to get your wish of a salary cap and floor and all that, but it may cost you a whole baseball season next year.
Cool.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It is like I feel more confident about there being a lockout to start next season's baseball than the Olympics being in Salt Lake in 2030. Okay?
Wow.
There you go.
And this is the other thing. We need Greg Penner to buy the Rockies. That's the other thing we need. Could you imagine? Oh. Could you imagine?
Oh, it'd be great, but Dick Monfort has zero motivation to do that.
I mean, hey, until you just slide that paper over and you say, "How about that?
How about that number?
You want to make?
What about this number?
You want me? I'm going to say something you coming up next that might make you physically ill, like Cody physically ill. Except hopefully,
give me the trash can.
Hopefully, you won't do what Cody does. That's next.
Sure, the Thunder have SGA, the Lakers have Luka, the Spurs have Wemby. But at the end of the day, the Nuggets have one thing that the other teams don't. And that should give Nuggets fans a ton of optimism heading toward the postseason.
I know that there's a lot of questions concerns, hopeful optimism when it comes to the Nuggets, but I want to remind everybody this. They've got Nikola Jokic, and everybody does not.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
High five. Up top.
Dave's company just got the 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Yeah! It's 5 years of gig speed internet, advanced security, and a great rate that won't change. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Heck yeah!
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Yes!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Woo! For a limited time, now through March 29th, switch to Comcast Business to lock in your rate for 5 years and get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Or ask how to get started with 150 megabit internet and Security Edge for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Don't wait. Call today. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. Paperless billing and automatic payments with bank account required. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees.
Here's a tale of Linda trying to lose weight, but the med prices she found were all over the place.
Hidden fees and markups made her jaw drop low. Then she found Good RX. Now she's in the know.
GLP-1 subscriptions FDA approved.
With clear upfront pricing.
And same-day pickup.
That's Good RX, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescriptions.
Get to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Dynasties are rare. They take consistency, integrity, and a commitment that spans generations. Silterhar Motors has been Colorado's most trusted dealership for 66 years. That's not luck, that's a dynasty. Built on doing business the right way, treating customers like neighbors. While the madness unfolds on the court, Truck Month is happening. Get 0% financing for 72 months, 0 down, and you won't make a payment for 90 days on select F-150s. Plus, get up to $6,000 cash back on popular Ford Explorer and Broncos. See their full inventory at sthmotors.com. Silterhar Motors. Get everything you want out of a dealership.
At Thirsty Lion Scratch Kitchen, craft cocktails and beer, every dish is made fresh daily, from chef-driven, globally inspired flavors to the classics you crave. Behind the bar, handcrafted cocktails meet a curated lineup of local and regional beers. It's a place to gather, unwind, and connect, where the energy is lively and the experience is always elevated. Thirsty Lion. Come as strangers, leave as friends. Visit them at the corner of 16th and Wynkoop or at thirstylionrestaurant.com.
When production shifts, your workforce has to keep up. Express Employment Professionals is your best resource for hiring. Find your local team at expresspros.com and hire differently.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan, powered by Waterloo Turf Denver. Get your Saturdays back.
Stream Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Dover and Cecil, The Drive, and all your favorite shows on the Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan app. Powered by Advanced Tax Solutions. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Delusional confidence.
I'm tougher than Mark.
Strong detective work.
Something was way off with him, like some kind of bad gummy bear or something. I don't know. It was just
gummy bear.
And personal hygiene.
Holy Moses. Guy's excited about showering.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Stoke, I hate to be a downer, but because you, and I'm not just coming after you, because I hear this all the time. Man, why doesn't Greg Penner buy the Rockies? Why doesn't Dick Montfort sell? Dick Montfort needs to sell the team. I hate to tell you, not only is Dick Montfort not going to sell the team, I think he envisions the Rockies being owned by a Montfort for at least the next 50 years. That it's going to be one of those legacy things that gets handed down, like the Rooneys in football, or the
Roonies,
or the
Maras,
the Maras, you know, Maras.
Mara.
Who else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely a family heirloom legacy.
The Browns.
Handed down.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, the Browns, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it the Browns?
Paul
fan?
Brown?
Yeah.
Mike Brown, yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you this,
50
Mike.
years. 50 years. You watch.
Okay, let me tell
That's
you
their
this.
plan.
Okay, no, I'm not sick. I'm going to be optimistic. And this is why. Everybody has a plan. Everybody has a plan until something happens, and then all of a sudden you have a lot of hands in the cookie jar. A lot more hands than just one or two, right? And then everybody wants it done a certain way. So then what happens? It's like, we got to sell. We got to sell.
Well,
you follow me on this? I mean, look at the Broncos.
Yeah.
Look at the Broncos, Mike.
Wow.
Well, nothing.
Okay, you got to tell me that there's going to be like 4 or 5. Yeah, but that was a point where like all of a sudden it was like there was not a clear succession plan. I'm telling you, here you're going to have a clear succession plan over the next.
There becomes a lot
the
more
next few
hands in the cookie jar. That's all I'm saying.
I hope you're right.
Then
people fighting over it.
Right.
Like who gets the controlling interest?
That's going to be me, right? No,
Right.
why not me? What? I want to be the quote unquote owner. So, and then you know what happens also, Mike? The valuations of these teams, like the Rockies, you probably could sell them for $1.5 billion right now. Yeah, so a couple, say $2 billion. Well, and then in 5 years, this thing might be 2.5, and then so people start looking at, okay, well, let's just say $3 billion. Okay, it's at a point, 10 years. All right, $3 billion divided by 10. I want I can't do the $300 million. Or whatever it is. I want my $300 million now.
The succession plan, though, Walker Monfort is the guy. Like he's been part of that baseball. He is clearly the guy going forward. I will say this though for the Rockies, they have always been reluctant to do anything outside the organization when it comes to fixing it's always been promote within. It's always been same guys. It's always been the same philosophy. They finally stepped away from that model this year. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and saying, hey, man, they're trying to change some things up. And I hope that it is reflective in the way they play.
Well, there's got to be a cap, so there's got to be a floor and a ceiling. That's just what it has to be.
Well, you're not saying that what has held the Rockies back over the last several years is just the discrepancy between what they spend and the Dodgers. I hope you're not going there.
That's not the reason why?
No.
Like, see, it was a joke.
I know it was.
Right. No, I mean, I realize it's been, a lot of bad decisions, okay? So I know that. But all I'm saying is you have no chance, though. Ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, if you make a couple bad decisions, you have no chance to recover.
Right.
If you're a team like the Rockies, and they've made a couple bad decisions. And so they can't recover from it, and now they're in a hole, and it's so hard to dig yourself out of these types of holes.
Why are you giving them a pat? Well, I
what do you mean?
completely disagree with that. You're saying
I'm not giving them a pass.
So you're saying because they made the Chris Bryant mistake that they're paralyzed?
No, well that certainly hurt.
Yeah,
but they made a bunch of bad decisions.
Well, yeah,
and if you make a couple huge mistakes like the Chris Bryant, and then you can go back to maybe some of the moves they didn't make and they did make when they had the core that they had with Story and Arenado and that group that they had right when they had a chance to. Maybe they should have made a couple moves at the deadline and stuff like that. But now you get in a situation to where, and then you haven't drafted and developed well, and all these different things. Your minor league system.
That to me is the biggest issue. Is you have got to have a standard philosophy throughout every like from minor leagues, single A, double A, triple A. This standard philosophy. You've got to develop players, and you've got to bring homegrown players in here because ultimately, if you play in the major leagues, especially if you're a pitcher in the major leagues and you're good. This is the last place in the world you're going to sign. They just don't, and I just know this from my son's major league career. I know what people think about Coors Field, especially the pitchers, and I know how they look at it. You look at the hitters too, the splits, the home and away splits, and how different it is hitting the ball at sea level, and how the adjustments, like guys that play in the big leagues, do not want to sign here unless You got nowhere else to go.
Well, but you got to have salary restraint. You can't have the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Mets, and 4 or 5 teams that spend what they spend, and then everyone else is way behind.
Mm-hmm.
It's for a fan, just for a fan. If I'm just a baseball fan, I want to see more parity. Don't y'all?
No,
I want to see. I want to see the NFL model. That's the best model in sports.
The Dodgers just became the first repeat World Series champions since, who was it? Yeah, the Yankees back in 2000. So, it's been a quarter century since we've had repeat champions. Just go back over the last 10 years and look at how many different champions. Dodgers, Rangers, Astros, Braves, Nationals, Red Sox, Cubs, Royals. So from
Royals.
So from 2015, and then I'll put the Giants. So from 2014 to 2025, basically a shade over a decade, you had 9 different World Series winners.
Yeah,
I think that the whole idea about crying poor about these teams spend money and this team doesn't, I think is a convenient dodge excuse for the teams that don't spend money.
That's why you have to have a floor.
Okay, I'm fine with the floor. I'm fine with the floor.
No, you have to have a floor and a ceiling. You can only spend so much. You can't be outspending other teams by $200 million. So you need that floor, and this is the minimum that you have to spend. But also you have to have a ceiling on top of it. I think it would make the product better. But
if you were saying if you could look at these list of World Series winners, and over the last 11 years, all you saw were Dodgers, Yankees, Cubs, Red Sox, Mets, I'd agree with you. But you don't. So just because you spend more money or $100 or $200 million more than other guys doesn't guarantee anything.
Well, it does guarantee that you're going to have.
And plus the Dodgers, by the way, for all the money they spend, they've done a really good job of shrewd trades, and they developed a lot of their own guys.
Oh, now he's Mr. Dodger.
Right.
Now he's Mr. Dodger.
Why did I say that?
Oh, my God.
Why
save that!
Why can't I learn?
Dude, your love for the Dodgers is almost almost as much as your love for the Stars.
You know what?
And his hate for Gabe Landeskog.
You know what? You know what? In this case, I deserve that.
Oh,
in this case, I deserve that. I'm not going to lie. In this case, I deserve that. Hey, let's hear from J.K. Dobbins and what he thinks the Broncos have an embarrassment of. That's next.
As bad as the Broncos' run game was last season when J.K. Dobbins got hurt, and without upgrades to this point, could things actually be worse in the backfield next season?
Can we count on Dobbins to stay healthy? He hasn't been healthy. So he might play less games this year than he played last year. He actually played, I think it was 10 games last year?
10, yeah.
He played 10 games. He might not even make it to 10 games. So if he doesn't make it
that's
past
over his
10
average,
games,
yeah.
right, then no, it's probably gonna be worse.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey, you boys, Stink here for my buddy Troy Hansford. If you're in the housing market, told me over the last couple of years, man, it's gone from one of the hottest markets it's ever been to prices declining, something people haven't seen quite some time here in Denver. So if you're thinking about selling your house for any reason, now's the time to sell. Still get top dollar. Believe it or not, Troy's still offering his $5,000 guarantee. What is it, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you can't sell your house at the price you guys agree upon, plus the timeline that you agree upon, he's going to scratch a check for $5,000. Come on, nobody else makes that offer, and he makes that offer because he continues to spend money marketing his listings, has about 100 families approved and ready to buy. If you have a house, Troy probably has the perfect buyer for you right now, waiting for you to pick up the phone and to call him at 720-900-4433. And if for any reason you need to sell right away, Troy can buy your house all cash, and he can close in as little as 7 days. Hey, you want the most money for your house? Call my buddy Troy, 720-900-4433. Troy Hansford of RE/MAX Professionals, a Colorado licensed broker. Some restrictions do apply. Want to sell your house? Hey, man, call my buddy Troy. He's the guy, 720-900-4433.
So, you're ready to propose, huh?
Yeah, man. She's definitely the one.
What are we thinking about the ring? I got my wife's at Hellsberg. I couldn't recommend a better jeweler.
I could use some help with that.
Man, go to Hellsberg. I had no idea how many details you need to consider. Did you know you can get a natural or lab-grown diamond? I didn't. Figure out what she wants. Trust me, they'll make it happen.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Jacob's Law and 303 Law 4040. I want to tell you about one of the cases I'm most proud of. And it's not because the number is eye-popping, although it is. It's because the clients trusted us to get them justice, and we delivered for them. Our clients were a wonderful couple, weren't looking to get rich. In fact, they kept saying, Dan, we're not looking to set any records here. But they were seriously injured, and despite promising to take care of them, when it came time to do the right thing, the insurance companies played hardball. We set it for trial and wound up getting $8.5 million. Plus, my lovely wife, Kimberly, was able to get all of their medical bills wiped out, putting hundreds of thousands of extra dollars in the clients' pockets. We were proud to help because our clients were good-hearted people who deserved justice. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we are here to help at 303 Law 4040, where you always get to meet directly with me and my lovely wife, Kimberly. Save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. That's 303 Law 4040.
At Belco Credit Union, we want to make your dream renovation a reality. Maybe that means a modern kitchen upgrade or a luxurious new bathroom. With Belco's Home Equity Choice line, you can get easy access to funds with the freedom and convenience of a home equity line of credit, plus the security and stability of a home equity loan. Plus, Belco is also offering low rates for qualified borrowers. Learn more at belco.org/choiceline. Belco is an equal opportunity housing lender. Belco, banking for everyone.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by Roller Auction.
Food critiques.
I love chicken. I hate chicken salad.
What?
If you put chicken salad in front of me, I'd gag.
Hard-hitting analysis.
I took an Ambien on accident before practice, and that's what he looked like out there.
And some constructive criticism.
Reminded me of the show that Mike had yesterday. Just a little off, not completely there. You were like, Mike, are you going to take control of this show? Like, how many times did you say that yesterday?
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
I would never do this to anybody. I certainly am not comparing J.K. Dobbins to Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson's positivity was, completely cringe. Toxic positivity. Everything is awesome. So, but boy, J.K. Dobbins, that guy is relentlessly upbeat. And is very happy to be a Bronco. Probably just really happy to have a contract right now in March and not having to sweat it out until June.
Yeah, I mean, how excited would you be? Last year you're on the streets for almost the whole offseason, and this year you get hurt after 10 games, and you're able to get a $8 million deal.
So you think he's genuinely happy to be a Bronco, or he's just genuinely happy to have a lifeline?
No, I think he's happy to be a Bronco. That's real. I mean, you could tell. That's real. I think he loves everything about Denver. I mean, you heard him talk about ownership and how they take care of the players. You've heard him talk about Sean Payton. I think that's real, right? I mean, the guy is you could tell he loves being a Denver Bronco.
So he was on the Insider Show with Ian Rappaport, and he was talking about this Broncos offense and what he believes the Broncos have a, quote, embarrassment of.
I think it's going to impact me big time. I think Webb is a fantastic play caller. So is Sean Payton. So with the help of Sean Payton with Davis Webb, I think it's going to be even better than last year. I think we're going to do some things that people, they won't expect it. And then we got another guy that just came in, and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, not bad.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. They're poison, because we got Cortland Sutton, we got the young Pat Bryant, we got a great O-line, we got everything, right? We got an embarrassment of riches on this team of talent, So I'm excited. I really am, and I'm going to be even because I thought what it is. I got hurt. I missed the last 7 games in the regular season. I'm fresh. I'm going to be fresh. I'm going to be fresh, and I'm going to be pissed off because I'm tired of the unfortunate stuff, and I know that I can do it. And it's going to happen this year, especially, we got – I'm telling you, it's going to be great. I ain't going to spill too much. I don't want to spill too many beans, but it's going to be great.
So, Stoke, when you think of this Broncos offense, with the addition of now Jalen Waddle. Do you see an embarrassment of riches?
No, I wouldn't say that. Let's not go that far. But certainly Waddle really upgrades that offense in a big way because he kind of checks the slot receiver box, plus, the other things that he can bring just being outside. So, your wide receiver room just got a huge upgrade. So that's much better. A running back position, we'll see. We'll see what Harvey, how he does in year 2. And if Dobbins stays healthy, now you look at those two groups and you say, okay, that went from, not being a strength to probably both being a big strength for the Broncos. Tight end room needs upgrades. We know that. Offensive line should be a good group. Embarrassment of riches, probably not, but much better than, I think it should be much better than the way we finished the season last year with the offense that we had at the end of the year last year.
Right. So you agree with Stoke that the tight end room needs to get upgraded?
Yes.
Then how come I lost the competition?
Goodness.
Because I took a tight end. So you just sided with the Stoke, even though you didn't believe it.
No, I don't mind the tight end. It's just the defensive lineman.
I took a tight end.
At 30 killed you.
I think you got exposed.
No,
I think you fell into a trap that you set for yourself.
I guarantee you. All right, I could even throw it out right now on the RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043 or on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Subscribe and get involved. If I gave you Stokes' plan for how the Broncos use their top 3 picks and Stink's plan for how they use their top 3 picks, I guarantee you Stokes' plan wins in a runaway. For those who didn't hear it,
do it.
So, all right, here's the. Listen to him. Do it. Do it.
I've never seen him get like this. I don't know. It's a little bit sensitive.
I just don't like the way Mike is. Like he's just flip flopping. He's just not like I'm holding you accountable.
Flip flopping.
Yeah.
So here was the game that we played earlier that Stink got badly beaten.
Destroyed.
Assuming the Broncos don't do anything with their draft picks, what would you predict they do with the 30th pick, second round, and then the 2 picks early in the 4th round, 8th overall and 11th overall? Stoke went with offensive line at the 2nd pick, then running back, then linebacker in the 4th round. Stink went defensive line.
Sorry.
At number 30. Followed by tight end and running back. And I'm sorry, you got beat because of your inexplicable decision to go D-line.
Yeah, that's a premium. That's a second-round pick, Mark. I mean, and so
you don't have a first-round pick.
You got to get that one
You're
right.
You're saying the first pick of their draft should be a defensive lineman.
I'm not saying that it should. I'm saying I think that's the direction they're going to go.
All right, well, then there you go, folks. Do you agree with Stokes' vision or Stink's vision?
And then also, to your point, Evans, what you pointed out like perfectly. It was a great job by you highlighting this fact that Mark broke down.
You could learn from Stoke.
Okay,
yeah.
let me listen.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mark broke down the tight end position, broke down like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, after Stowers, there's not a whole lot of dudes.
Right.
Right? And then he's going to draft a tight end in the 4th round?
Right.
Like, no, it doesn't make much sense. So he kind of contradicted himself there. So you also highlighted that. Let's make sure that the great listeners understand that
again,
also.
Nuance in my level of education versus the two of you. I said there's not a lot of guys that have versatility or duality, but there are good players. But there's you either draft a Y, a blocker, or an F, kind of a route runner guy. But there's not a guy that can do both. After maybe, the Sadiq guy, maybe Stowers a little bit, but yeah, that was my point. Like you didn't pick up on the nuance.
No, good try.
You guys just don't have. Where are we right now on the? I'm sure that I'm winning.
Let's see here. Let's see.
The Broncos country is a very educated.
We need inside linebacker more than defensive line. I got to go with Stoke.
Thank you.
I know I'm late, but I got to agree with Stink.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm also at work right now eating cold leftovers. The best way to eat them.
Yes. So
that's another thing that he agrees with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll see what comes in here over the next few minutes. See if people agree with your vision, Stoke, or your vision, Stink.
Yeah.
But you didn't give any real pushback to Stoke when he came out like around Halloween saying, I want the entire focus of the offseason to be offense. And their big move has been offense. And he talks about drafting an offensive lineman, which I would think you'd agree with.
I do. I love that plan.
Doesn't sound like you love it. I mean, you're trying to get people to vote against me. So you really must not love my plan all that much.
I love the whole exercise was what do you think the Broncos will do? I love the pick of the offensive lineman. I'd be all over that pick.
And okay, here's a question for you. Do we think that the Broncos any possibility here that they move up? That they take one of their 4th round picks, move up in the 2nd round I'm talking about. They trade that 2nd round pick, they trade a 4th round pick, and then they move up in the 2nd round, say maybe, I don't know, what number are they at right now?
They're
60?
the 30th pick in the 2nd round. So 60.
Say
hold that thought.
Move up like 10 spots.
Hold that thought. We'll tackle that coming up right after I remind you, because we do have the resumption of the March Madness coming up later today. Bracket busted. Don't worry. We're giving you another shot with our second chance bracket presented by Waterloo Turf and Xfinity. Go to DenverSports.com/bracket for your chance to win $1,000. It's entirely free. Just make sure you fill it out. DenverSports.com/bracket before the first game coming up later today.
Yes, it's been bad for baseball fans in the Mile High City, but there really is reason to be optimistic for the future of the Colorado Rockies.
They're not winning the NL West, guys. They're not going to the playoffs in 2026. But can these 6 guys, the Goodmans, the Veens, the Condons, the Doyles, the Tovars, can Ethan show up at some point and show us it might be miles away, but there's some light at the end of the tunnel? And I think they can do that.
I think that's all we're looking for, and I think that's fair this year for the Rockies. To give them the benefit of the doubt with new leadership of, like, how are things going to look different?
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, life could be a grind as it is. One thing you should be able to enjoy is a good sex life. Your bracket may be busted, but your stuff doesn't need to be. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic can't help your brackets, but they can help your erectile dysfunction, just like they've helped and successfully treated thousands of men over the last decade. The key, guys, is to not put it off any longer. Studies done by Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic show that men, on average, will wait a year or more before doing something for their ED. It's important to know, ED is a medical condition, and like most medical conditions can be treated. They will customize a treatment plan for your kind of ED, plus, based on what your sexual goals are moving forward. Yeah, you have a say in how often you want to have sex, even how long you want it to last. It's time to admit that those herbals, pills, and other potions aren't cutting it. So schedule a consult, just $99, includes a medical consult with a Colorado licensed medical provider, a T and PSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose does not work in the office, your visit is free. You have 5 locations around Denver to better serve you, including Colorado Springs and Fort Collins. Just call today, 720-440-7900, and at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
You can't always predict what's next, but you can be ready for it in a BMW SUV. The performance-driven X1 comes built for every journey, while the X3's sporty design and innovative technology keep your drive connected. The X5 blends performance with a commanding presence, or make it even bigger with 3 rows of luxurious seating in the X7. For every road, there's an X built to drive it. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Gebhardt BMW. Your trusted family dealer since 1975.
Rain-X wipers are the #1 wiper blades in America. That means all kinds of drivers choose Rain-X. Big drivers in small cars choose Rain-X. Small drivers in big cars choose Rain-X. Drivers with long hair and short commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with short hair and long commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with pets on board, babies on board, and bored babies on board choose Rain-X. Basically, drivers who love a clear view of the road all choose Rain-X wipers. The #1 wiper blades in America.
Jackson Hewitt will do your taxes for $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So if you're a delivery driver, /handyman, /wedding DJ, you pay only $149 or less. We're talking to you, waitress.
Check, please.
/pet sitter, /influencer. Just $149 or less. Want your refund to work as hard as you? Hurry. Don't wait. File with Jackson Hewitt today. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Colorado! Zach By here for 5280 Exteriors. Guys, we've had the driest winter in decades, over 50 years in some areas, and that means a higher wildfire risk. Now's the time to protect your home. 5280 Exteriors installs fire-resistant, non-combustible, low-maintenance upgrades built to handle Colorado's extreme weather. Choose James Hardy siding, Timber Tech decking, and Pella Impervia fiberglass windows. Plus, get 60 months no-interest financing. 5280 Exteriors, the altitude of quality.
True Green is the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at truegreen.com by April 7th and get 6 weeks free. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Restrictions apply. See sign for details.
Names that rhyme, takes that hit different. Shapiro and Piro is happy hour sports talk built for the modern fan. Local stories, hidden gems, and the mustache monologues you never knew you needed. Weekdays at 3 p.m. on the Denver Sports 1043 The Fan YouTube channel. Subscribe now at Denver Sports 1043 and get in on the action. Denver Sports 1043 The Fan. Subtle intimidation.
Had to give Ty the look.
You did. I was
gave
wondering.
Ty a little bit of a like.
I was wondering what you were doing.
There's a little quizzical look.
Skill debating.
You didn't think I was going to flip it on your head like this. See how I
you're
did
coming
that?
back at me. I
Right.
like this.
You
This is
regret
good.
this now.
And plenty of pet peeves.
Put your phone in your pocket and you never go back and get it.
It is a source of so much frustration for Mark. It drives him crazy.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 1043 The Fan.
So the results are starting to come in. Whose vision Broncos country agrees with for the use of their picks. This was the game we played earlier. Assuming the Broncos keep their picks. 30th in the second round, 8th and 11th in the fourth round. What do they do? Stokes' vision, offensive line with the 30th pick, then running back, then linebacker. Stink went defensive line with the 30th pick, then tight end, then running back. Here's a little sampling of who people agree with. There's this one. On the RamosLaw.com text line, I would vote for Stokley, but until he picks up his dog's puke, I'm going with Stink.
There's nothing to pick up. The dog ate it.
Oh.
The dog ate it.
I agree. I agree with Stokley only because I'm afraid of Cody and not someone with nose plugs and a dirty hat. Let's see. One more here. Let's see. Oh, then there's this one. I'm with Stink on the draft picks. Evans, stick to crypto.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good call. It's a good call.
Yeah, we might as well get some material out of it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, why not? Stoke, you raised the question before, the idea of, do you think the Broncos move up?
Yeah, I in the second round, you know, if there's a guy there like Stowers, a tight end, a position of great need, a position that we've been trying to fill for a decade plus with a dude, and you got a young guy there that you look at and say, we like him a lot, and he gets to 50, pick 50, and you're like, all right, let's make a move to go get that guy. I would be ecstatic. I mean, that tells me they love him and they think he's going to be a difference maker, and it's a huge position of need for the Broncos, and then you moved up and went and got him. I would love that if they were able to do that or make that type of move. Do you think that's a possibility?
Well, I think it definitely is a possibility. I don't think there's any question. I'm just wondering, is there any other position other than tight end? Is there another position that you would say, hey, man, a guy comes up, maybe inside linebacker, that they love, and say, hey, man, we're going to move up to get that guy? But, yeah, if they absolutely love a guy and they think that guy is going to fit perfectly into what they're doing and is going to be a difference maker, especially at a position of need, especially at the tight end position, then yes. Yeah, I mean, it's almost the Rams philosophy. Forget massive amounts of picks. Like, we'll package them all together just to move up to grab this one dude. Like, it is a philosophical approach to saying, we know we've got a really good team right now, and we need somebody that can roll in here and be productive and help us.
There is no way the Broncos keep and pick those 2 fourth-round picks. No way.
You think they're packaging?
They're packaging them. 100%.
To move up in the second round, or do you think they'll package them both and see if they can get a third round?
They may. Either way, they'll either package those two to move up high up in the fourth, in the third. They'll use one of them along with the third to move up higher in the third. But they're because.
What? Hey, he's a little bit. You're a little bit off.
Excuse me.
You're just,
no. Higher in the third. What's wrong with that?
No, you screwed up.
No, I didn't.
You screwed it.
You want to bet?
Higher in the second. Excuse me. Higher in the second.
Yes.
You screwed up. Just take the L. You're confusing people. This is you're finishing. You're finishing
right,
very poorly.
Let me back up.
You got crypto on your mind.
I'm thinking about my next tweet.
Yeah, you're thinking about
how much Bitcoin are you going to buy today?
Yeah, you're thinking about what you're going to buy.
I was just thinking about what my latest purchase that I want to put out there.
Yeah,
I think the ski home. I think the new ski chalet. I want to put.
You got
out.
a Porsche. You got a new home around here.
Yeah, now I think the new mountain home. I'm going to
really
mountain home would be nice.
I'm going to put that out.
Mountain home would be nice.
Yeah,
Aspen. Are you going to go Aspen? You going to go Vale? Like where are you going to buy?
Beaver Creek.
I got one in each place. Which one do you want me to highlight today?
Man,
crypto's booming.
Crypto's been good to you. It's been really good to you.
Unbelievable. No, all right. I think you either take one of those fourths and the second
right,
to move up higher in the second, or you take the 2 fours to move up high in the third.
Right.
One
gotcha.
of those.
So you could
one of those two scenarios.
Yeah, you take your second round pick, you pick there where you're at, and then once the third round gets rolling, you love a guy there, you give up your 2 fourths, and you have a third round.
Because I can see George Payton think, well, wait a minute, hold on, I can get you a starter at 30 in the second round. I can get you starters high up in the fourth round, but now you start to look at it and say, really? I mean, not only are you going to hit on all those, but they're all going to play? You know, with this team right now, they're all going to play?
Yeah.
I think I'd rather take these picks, package them, and move up and really go after and target somebody.
Yeah, find you a couple guys that you love.
Yeah.
Right? And go for it. I don't care about how many 5th round picks do we have? Like 10? I mean, I don't really care about. I mean, let's try to find some dudes 2nd, 3rd round and guys that can impact this football team. And it's, again, especially if it's a position of need.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. If it's a position in need and you can get a guy that you think is a difference maker, take him.
Tight end. Where else would we running back?
Running back?
What do you think? I mean, what's that? I
linebacker.
I think linebacker is another one.
Did you have the Broncos picking a linebacker in your 3 picks?
No.
Who did, Mike?
You did.
Yeah, that's why I won. Hey, Knuckles. Air Knuckles.
Boom.
Bam. I'm winning here, and then I'm about to go to the golf course and win there also. You see how that works?
Yeah, I do see how that works.
Just going to be
that works.
You know, he had a line.
The day of Stokeley.
You want to hear one of the more amazing lines that you'll ever hear on this show?
Okay.
This was Stoke earlier today.
No.
You already said it on the air.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, hard.
I've learned.
You run your mouth a lot.
Yeah, but I don't. I've learned about not pointing your business out on the street. I've been better at that.
You have been better, but sometimes you still make regress.
I had to reel him in.
I know. Sometimes you regress, and so I just wanted to make sure you're not putting too much.
This
out
is
there.
what you said earlier. He's like, "Oh, I think I forgot to tell Lana that I might be playing golf today."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, you've played 30 rounds of golf.
Yeah.
This year already.
Yes.
Easily.
Because we haven't had winter.
Right. You've already played 30 rounds of golf. And you're worried that you have to tell her today that you're going to. I think she kind of assumes at this point you're playing.
Yeah. She was shocked I didn't play yesterday.
Right. So at this point,
I was shocked.
I don't think you need to clear it. I don't think you need to run it by. I think you've done actually something that we all should probably bow down to you as guys.
Talk to me.
You've managed to do something where you don't even have to ask permission. It is just now assumed that you're going to play golf and you're going to be at the club. That's remarkable.
You're kind of right.
That's remarkable.
But she does like. I like
It's
to
now a
inform
surprise,
her
and it's almost
and
now a
tell-
surprise when you don't go.
Right. I
And
can't believe you're not playing golf today. That's what I get from her. I mean, how great
Right.
is Lana?
Yeah.
Right.
She's awesome.
He actually gets bonus points when he's not playing golf at the club.
She's a lady.
She wants him out of the house.
Props to you, man.
So she can get work done.
Wants me out of the house.
Yeah. She's like, it's better to have you out of the house so I can get my stuff done, because if you're in the house, you just slow me down.
I get in the way.
Yeah.
I get in the way.
And I don't think. And normally, most people would be like, "Oh, maybe I need to do a bit better."
No,
and
he's
instead,
like,
just
you know
"Yes,
what?
All right.
He's like, you know what? That's a great point.
And
Well
I
done.
did, but I talked to her earlier. I said, "Hey, I'm playing golf today. Just let her know, right?
Right.
I like to keep her up to speed at least." And she was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. That's great. We have dinner tonight.
Get out of here.
Just as long as you're here for dinner tonight." Got the grand opening, the Hummingbird,
Oh.
and the Rock.
Yeah.
Got
right
that
next
tonight.
To, right next to Birkenstoff's.
Brickerhoff.
Yeah.
That too.
What's
and-
the Hummingbird?
Huh?
What's the Hummingbird?
It's a.
What kind of?
I'm not sure.
You know,
Gonna
is
go
it
figure it out. Like,
Asian fusion? Is it?
I'll let you know tomorrow.
All right.
So got that tonight, and
That place is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah.
The Hummingbird. I looked in there because it wasn't open.
Right.
I peeked. Beautiful.
What'd you walk up and like put your hands up
No, I
against
mean,
the window,
it's
look in
it's
there?
connected to the Birkenstoffer.
That's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's right there.
So you're walking by, you can see the beautiful, wide open, picturesque windows.
I got you. You. Avs tonight against Winnipeg. Do they finish off a 4-0 road trip?
Yep. They're playing great.
I like it.
They're
feel
playing
Of course.
I think this road trip.
Does Gabe score? Mike?
Do you have a voodoo doll of Gabe?
Does Gabe?
Gabe
Mike,
scores.
answer.
Or you're poking him in the
Like,
nuts?
I'm setting you up,
Gabe,
Mike.
Gabe.
I'm trying to set him
Yeah.
up, and he's
I'll tell
like
you what, you know
thinking
what?
like really
You know what?
hard.
You know
Like,
what?
Are you going to say no?
I'm calling my shot. Gabe has a Gordie Howe hat trick tonight.
Gordie Howe hat trick.
Yep. Goal, assist, and a
Assist
fight.
and
And a
fight.
fight? Ooh.
I like it.
I don't know if he's just getting back. I don't want him fighting.
No?
He's just getting back.
It could just be one of those. It doesn't need to be like
Okay.
a real Donnybrook. It could be kind of like, hey, let's go. And,
Let's
you know,
tango. Let's skate around here. You hold me. You go left. I go left.
Right, exactly.
And then I'll fall down.
Exactly.
and
Let's
then-
hug each other for about 30 seconds. And, right. All right. So, yeah. No, they win. 4-0. Perfect trip.
All right.
All right.
I like it.
All right, we're done. Great show, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in and contributing. Thank you very much to Ty and Johnny Fever. Let's turn it over to Dover and Cecil coming up next.
Are the Avalanche such a wagon that no other team's good enough to stand in their way en route to a fourth banner?
If they have to play the Stars and if they have to play Tampa in the Stanley Cup Finals, that would probably extend the amount of games they would have to play. But I'm here to tell you that those other series that they would play, or if they don't have to play one of those two teams, the Avalanche will roll through the Western Conference part of the playoffs and roll through the Stanley Cup.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What's going on, guys? Philip Lindsay here, and I know there's at least 50 of you listening to me right now who are thinking about popping that question. And if you're ready for all that, you know you need a diamond. So let me save you time and money by telling you something as simple as this. Whether you're starting your next chapter with your perfect diamond engagement ring, or celebrating a new milestone, or finally just doing something special for yourself for once, this is where it's going to begin. Imagine the finest jewelry legends all in one store together, making you feel just like family, and their service is going to reflect that. So come shop the finest loose diamonds in Denver. They have every size, shape, and price range you can imagine, in the largest selection of engagement ring settings I've ever set eyes on. And not only are they going to share the secrets of the business with you, they're going to give you the best price in Colorado, guaranteed. So why wouldn't you want to create moments and memories for yourself and the ones you love by going to Williams Jewelers? The